it's all a game that I don't understand. Wake up, live someone else's dream. Smile, smile, 'cause they're all watching. Shake up, shake down, they can't hear you scream. Smile, smile, can't you hear me sing? I don't know how to feel. Does anyone these days even care if the next man's live or dead? I didn't want to look the day he lies too hard. I feel like something's changed, but I can't understand. Wake up, live someone else's dream. Smile, smile, 'cause they're all watching. Shake up, shake down, they can't hear you scream. Smile, smile, can't you hear me sing? Wake up, live someone else's dream. Smile, smile, 'cause they're all watching. Shake up, shake down, they can't hear you scream. Smile, smile, can't you hear me sing?
Farm Cozy.
There's something strange in my brain that's coming through, and I never hear your name in my brain. Gives me
White Time. dance.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Ooh, and it's still daylight. I feel weird. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Although it is 6:20. All right. Let's do this again. Hey, Will. Do we have any coffee? You think you could make me one, please? Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. Whoo! I'm not supposed to be here either. Because, like, my makeup, I'm telling you right now, it looks so much better on the camera. If you saw this IRL, you'd be like, what the fuck is that? Ugh! It's giving Julia Fox slay. Oh my god, you're so right. It is giving Julia Fox. Congrats on the Fortnite win. Thank you so much. Thank you anyone who tuned into my elf makeup stream, which is where I did this look here. This was my Dune inspired look. I wish I could have done Shai Hulud, but oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. My braless wife. And then I played Fortnite. Did I do a good job at Fortnite? I don't know. We won twice, but Steph is also... she's a Fortnite player. Yes, okay. Amazing. You won, so yes. Well, yeah, I guess that's what matters. The other DW, thank you for the 9 months. C Sears, thank you for the 12. And J Reality, thank you for the 7 months. And Arlie, thank you for the 2 months. I'm having a deja vu moment. I'm having a deja vu moment because this is now technically the 3rd stream of the day. It's only 6:20. You wouldn't even notice the difference? Let me see. Would you stay? Why am I zoomed into 400? Wow! Tavia! I am she. I am Lady Quan. Actually kind of good. Actually not bad considering I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Did not know. Years from now, you'll be playing Fortnite, wondering why you can't come in first. And it was so easy. It was so easy. It was too easy. I was like, what is this? Oh my gosh. I just need a moment. I just need a second. That was such a fun stream. I've never won something before. Now I can purchase my camo. Oh yes, Chef Weird Demons. That's right. You did win. It's exciting to win something. Even if it's small, just winning something, you're like when I've won $10 scratch offs, and I really don't play scratch offs often, but I've won 10, 20 bucks on scratch offs. It's very exciting. I'm like, oh my god, I won. And it went so naturally, I'm suing. That's fair. You should too. Are you aware of Hundreds of Beavers? Is this a movie? Slapstick epic Hundreds of Beavers, the funniest movie of 2023. Like On the Floor Crying Funny is now on VOD. Still playing in select theaters in the US. It includes a hilarious bar brawl. No, I am not aware of Hundreds of Beavers. Pat, thank you for the 19 months. Almost 2 years. That's insane. What is this? I need to turn the volume on. Is that a fish? Yeah, that's a fish that he's fighting beavers with. Oh my god, how delightfully strange. A beaver fever dream. Yeah. No, I have not even heard of this. Oh, wait a second. Wait a sec. I saw this tweet though. I'm begging everyone to rent this and buy this. It's an amazing film. Indie filmmakers deserve our support. Don't pirate it. Yes, and then I saw this, but I didn't know what it was about. Seriously, like for real, please don't pirate this. We worked hard to keep our TVOD rights so the filmmakers get paid directly. We get 50% or so every time someone buys or rents on Amazon and Apple, way more than any other option out there. If you really want indie films to exist, this is the way to go. Yeah. No pirating. That is actually a really good deal for them, but it's dependent on people not pirating the film and instead buying and renting it, which that's what we should do. Okay. Oh my god, y'all. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm ready to kick off the stream again.
Felt like I haven't seen.
This bust at Neon, was this? Yes. Yes, yes. I'll pull this up so we can get back to Coachella in one moment. New Aaron Rodgers insanity just dropped. Apparently Dr. Fauci created HIV. Well, he did. That's true. The makeup is giving major Coachella vibes. Okay, I'll pull this link up too. If you weren't here earlier, I went live earlier for only about an hour and a half. We started talking about Coachella, and then I had to do this special stream. So tonight, now, stream number 3. We're going to continue recapping Coachella weekend. And then we're going to get into backyard baseball. All right. We're going for it. And then tomorrow, since I don't have anything going on, it'll just be a normal stream. So like my pop culture news and yada, yada, yada. I'll cover that stuff tomorrow. Possum Poppy, thank you for the 4 months. Felt like I haven't seen you in ages. Loving the eye makeup. Well, welcome back. And thank you. Thank you for the 4 months. Okay. Well, let's start off with this Aaron Rodgers clip because I do want to see Will's quarterback who can't stop talking. He can't stop. Stop him, Will.
The blueprint, the game plan was made in the 80s. Create a pandemic, with a virus that's going wild, right? Fauci was given like over $350 million to research this, to come up with drugs, new or repurposed to handle.
Maybe Aaron Rodgers should focus less on this kind of stuff and focus more on not tearing his fucking ACL. Maybe he should focus more on actually playing more than 5 minutes in a football game. City, you go. Brrr.
The AIDS pandemic, and all they came up with was AZT. And if you do even a smidge of research, and I know I'm not a, epidemiologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an immunologist, whatever.
Look, I'm no big city doctor, but what I'm telling you is facts. I love that he just... Oh, yeah, dude, we know. We know. And the thing is, too, the thing is that I'm not any of those professional fields. Like, I'm not in those fields as well, but I'm not a dumbass conspiracy theorist like Aaron Rodgers.
The fuck? I can read, though, right? and I can learn and look things up just like any normal person. I can do my own research, which was so vilified, to even question authority. But that was the game plan back then. Create an environment where only one thing works.
You guys, Aaron Rodgers knows how to read. Did you know that? So how dare we make fun of Aaron Rodgers or roll our eyes when he goes down conspiracy rabbit holes, when he takes hardline stances against all vaccines, because Aaron Rodgers can read. Leah Michelle can't read. Yeah. Leah Michelle can't read, but Aaron Rodgers can.
Back then, AZT. Now, remdesivir until we get a vaccine, which, by the way, Anthony Fauci had stake in the Moderna vaccine. And we know Pfizer is one of the most criminally corrupt organizations ever. The fine they paid was the biggest in the history of the DOJ in 2009. Like, what are we talking about? We're going to put our full trust in science that can't be questioned.
This is not the guy that you should be listening to when it comes to medical advice, FYI. I take one of the first medications used for HIV, but for another disease, and it does wonders for me. F that guy, the research and scientific community who worked on HIV still helps a lot of people today. Yeah, and I said this before, and I say this every time Aaron Rodgers or some anti-vax cuckoo decides to open their mouths and start yapping. It's not that we should never question these giant corporations that profit from medical devices, vaccines. Yeah, absolutely. Like corporations that corporations that make billions of dollars, of course, should never just be trusted blindly, but that's not what we're referring to. He is questioning like actual, and not just questioning, but saying it's just not true. Throwing out science and saying like you should question the authority, and he's not referring to corporate executives. He's talking about actual doctors and scientists. Like big pharma is def sus, but because they're trying to maximize profit, not because the medicine isn't effective. Right, of course. So there's a difference between there's a difference between questioning corporate what's what I'm looking for? Fuck, sorry, third stream of the day. Incentives, like what corporations are doing in the medical world, because they are just bottom line maximizing profits. But that's not the same thing as taking research and the expertise and long-standing opinions in the medical world and saying none of this is true. Like, this is all bullshit, and that's because I, Aaron Rodgers, can read, and therefore you should listen to me. Yeah, of course there's corruption in the medical industry. Of course there's corruption in big pharma. But that's not, and I think this is how people spiral out with conspiracy theories, with anything where there's a grain of truth to something. You discover something, or you know, news comes out, and it takes your questioning and solidifies that and makes it seem as if, okay, if this thing turned out to be true, then that means that all of this is also true. Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers knows how to read. Like, does Dr. Fauci know how to read? Do we have any proof? No, you're right. We don't have proof that Dr. Fauci knows how to read. We talked about Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he just popped up again, suggesting that Dr. Fauci created HIV with the help of the U.S. government. All Sheldon, thank you for the 6 months. Okay, anyway, fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. I can't wait for him to... I can't wait for him to just go away. Go away. Please, sir. Man, back into your cave. Didn't Aaron Rodgers take a 2 or 3 week cave thing, or he like went into darkness? What's it called? Darkness retreat? A darkness ritual? Why doesn't he go back there? And then remember, he came out and was like, I have decided that I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play for the Jets. It was a 7-day darkness retreat. Okay, I thought he was gone longer. But yeah, for those 7 days when he was in the dark doing sensory deprivation, we didn't have to hear from him. This will sound evil, but I don't care. I'm very glad he blew his Achilles 5 minutes into last season. I don't know. I almost think that maybe if he hadn't blown his Achilles, he would be more focused on football. And instead he had the rest of the season, and since he joined the Jets, to just be going on podcasts, being interviewed, saying all sorts of shit. Focus on football, Aaron. Nonstop Autopop, thank you for the 19 months. He would say that shit still anyways. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, shut up and dribble. Shut up and throw the ball, Aaron.
After news released that Aaron Rodgers can read, we have breaking news. Coming out of New York tonight, Aaron Rodgers has stated his mom had told him
Aaron Rodgers can read it, is confirmed.
You never know what you're going to get.
Chaotic Duck, thank you so much for the dono. Not everyone can read, though. So Aaron is, you know, actually, we should challenge Aaron on his I can read statement. Like, if I had been the interviewer or whatever podcast he was on, I would have written something down and been like, all right, let's see it. We need verification. Niche related Swiftie tidbit, but he allegedly shot his shot at Taylor after her breakup, but she ignored him, which is part of why he went so hard against Kelsey after they started dating. If that's true, that's embarrassing for him, and I am so glad Taylor Swift did not consider dating Aaron Rodgers. That would have been bad for her. I've heard the rumors of him asking her out. I had not heard that, so that is news to me. She ignored him. It's pretty funny she ignored him and then ended up with a football player. Is he still with Shailene Woodley? Oh, no. They've been broken up for a while. Okay, let's get back to Coachella. Where were we? So we had gone through Saturday. Oh, what's up? What's up? Are you okay? Oh, I thought I just heard you grown. Okay. Wait, you guys, guess what happened to Farley at the dog park? He got attacked. Come here. Tell us the story of what happened. Come here, baby. Come here. Yeah, I know. So Will took Farley to the dog park. And what was it? It was a little tiny schnauzer? I think, yeah, it was a tiny schnauzer, right? So this thing just started going at Farley. And your dad saved you. He swooped in. He scooped the schnauzer up. The owner was horrified. You thought you were gonna have a good time at the park. I know, you're always getting attacked or, oh, it's just not safe out there for you. Okay, you can't go outside ever again. You can't. You have to stay in here with mommy all day, every day. Never go out, never touch grass again. It's too dangerous. My baby Farls. Oh no. The little dogs are so aggro, man. I mean, he's been attacked, not fully, but almost attacked by some bigger ones. But the little ones are fuckers, man. Yeah. Your dad had to rescue you, huh? Huh? 'Cause Farley is... You're submissive. When you're getting attacked, you will try to fight back, but you don't know what to do. I know. Sweet little Farlito. Mother knows best. Why do I look like a swan? Well, I did makeup earlier for a special stream. It's supposed to be a Dune look. It's not quite giving Dune, but it does look kind of cool from here. Oh, poor little baby. Yeah, you just gotta stay right here forever. Never go anywhere again. Pull out the Glock. Pull out the Glock, Farlito. Oh, he spent the weekend with Uncle Nandre. How was that? Was that good? What was it like in there? Yeah? Yeah, you want to stay there? You want to go hang out there more? Did we discuss Sunday at Coachella? No, we haven't gotten to it yet. I bet it smelled like farts. Did it smell like farts? You like that though. That's your comfort. It smelled like farts. Okay, I'll let you go. Man, this world just always attacks my boy here. Whether it's crazy bitches at Runyon Canyon, whether it's coyotes who want to make a snack out of you, whether it's little schnauzers. It's not safe for you out there. It's not safe. Not safe. Ah! Ah! My poor baby. Okay, you want to get better? All right, let's get into day 2 of Coachella. Well, technically day 3, but I missed day 1. Sunday. So we woke up Sunday feeling exhausted. Let me tell you, I felt so out of shape this weekend, and I've already decided that if I'm going to go to Grimes at Coachella, I know we covered Grimes at Coachella. What a mess. But I already decided if I'm going to EDC, which is in a month, and right now I plan on going to EDC, I have to get in shape for EDC because I was not in shape for Coachella. My feet fell off, even though I was wearing Converse. Not great shoes, but it's not like I was wearing heels, you know? But by Saturday night, even at Neon Carnival, where we saw Busta Rhymes, my back and my feet were so broken. My knees hurt. I was just rough. I can't stand at festivals anymore. I'm broken. It's hard. It's hard. Even when we saw, when we got to No Doubt on Saturday, 10:30 they came on. Will and I looked at each other. We were going to try to get closer. And we turned and we said, should we go sit in the grass? Yes, that sounds nice. Let's go sit in the grass. We don't need to be standing in the crowd. We don't need to be that close. Let's sit our asses down, give our backs and our knees and our feet a rest. Man, I just think about like when I was 20, I think the first music festival I went to, I was 22 when I went to Lollapalooza. No, that's not true. Digital Deluxe Edition, thank you for the 19 months. No, because I told this story of when I went to Lollapalooza for the first time in high school. I think I was 18. I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do anything. But Lady Gaga was playing at Lollapalooza, and I was a huge Lady Gaga fan. And we decided to dress up. I've told this story. We ended up in the Chicago Tribune because of how my two friends and I were dressed. We missed so much of Lollapalooza because people kept taking photos with us because we were all out dressed as Lady Gaga because I didn't know how music festivals worked. I didn't understand that people don't dress up like it's a concert. And so this was the Little Monsters era. We all picked a different outfit from a Lady Gaga music video and dressed up to go see her. Like there was no one else at Lollapalooza that I had planned on seeing. I kind of treated it like it was a concert. So that was the first time I went to Lollapalooza, and I was wearing 6-inch heels. I didn't understand how things worked. Anywho, as the years have gone by, my God, the most important thing is footwear, okay? Last year at EDC, I have custom orthopedic inserts because I have really bad feet. And I had them in a pair of shoes, and these shoes were like actual running shoes. These were not some, shitty sneakers. And I was good the whole weekend. I was like, my feet, I was sore and I was tired, but it wasn't like I couldn't walk. At Coachella, it was such a last minute thing, and I could not find these shoes. I could not find these inserts. So I ended up wearing my Converse. No, horrible mistake. Brutal. I get to Saturday night and my body felt broken. So the most important thing when you go to a music festival, you need shoes that have support in them. I don't just mean comfy shoes. I mean shoes that actually have foot support in them because you walk so much. You are on your feet so much. Hoka's all day long. Who gives a shit about the fashion? Who cares? Fashion is like, okay, so you take your photos, you look cute. Well, guess what? You're fucked for the rest of the day and the whole weekend. I remember last Coachella we went to 2 years ago. Poor Valkyrie wore these very, very cute Prada loafers or some type of Prada shoe, and her feet were ripped to shreds. I'm like, those are really cute. However, the worst shoe that you could wear at a music festival besides like a stiletto heel. Yes. So when you are someone who has gone to music festivals, the more experience you gain, the more you realize how to do things right and how to do them wrong. Starting with shoes, starting with your footwear is the most important thing. Now, Arden, she was, she had to sit in the grass. There were a few streamers who could not physically walk and had to just sit in the grass for the rest of the day. And then the next day wore different shoes. But the problem is if you destroy your feet the first day, you're kind of fucked for the whole weekend. So the first day is really important. Coachella is fun, but since it's become an influencer festival, people are pressured to choose style over comfort. Yeah, I hate that Coachella is an influencer festival. I just personally feel as if I'm going to go to Coachella, if I'm going to continue to go to Coachella, I would prefer to go weekend 2. I don't like the weekend 1 vibes. I don't like that all the influencers are there. A weird thing that I kept experiencing over the weekend is seeing ghosts from my past of when I worked in nightclubs. And my God, some people look real rough. Some people who I haven't seen in a couple years, who I would see 4 or 5 nights a week, look horrible. Time has not been good to them. And also probably all the drugs and lifestyle that they lead. So just seeing like all these influencers, all these people from nightlife, I'm like, I don't want to be around these people. But I know that people come to Coachella and just hang out. They just go to parties. They just like see who's there, whatever. That I'm not interested in that at all. Too many people at Coachella have terrible festival etiquette. Yes, terrible festival etiquette. They don't care about the festival. Like they don't care about the music. It really is about exclusive parties, getting your photos, fashion, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so shoes are important. Great hearing protection. You guys, please, especially if you're in your early 20s, you must protect your hearing. Even when you're outside at a festival and you think to yourself, I'm outside. That speaker's all the way over there. No. Speakers at festivals. Sound has just gotten so much louder. You will fuck your hearing up. It is so important to wear earplugs. I'm 35. What? I can't hear you. And the thing is that if you don't do it when you're younger, you are screwing yourself over, okay? Because once you damage your hearing, you can try to protect it from damaging it further, but it's damaged. So when you're younger, when you're going to concerts, when you're going to festivals, even if you think you look dorky or no one else is doing it, or you think it's like, dampening the experience, wear earplugs. When you go to a nightclub, please remember to wear earplugs. Invest early in a good pair of earplugs. Get like custom made ones. Spend a couple $100. If you go to loud places constantly, it is worth the investment. I have tinnitus. It sucks. Yes, I have tinnitus too from years of working in nightclubs. Even though I tried to wear earplugs my first year of working, I hardly wore them. And then I started wearing them more, but even still, there were times that like, oh fuck, I had, my earplugs out and I had to run inside quickly and I didn't have time to put them in. Or, I'm like, oh, I'm only going to be inside for 5 minutes. So just like all that added up, I have tinnitus. I definitely have hearing loss. It sucks. I wish I could go back and treat my hearing better. But now I wear earplugs all the time. Wait, the constant ringing in my ears isn't normal, right? I mean, there's a lot of us who have it because hearing is something that you do not take seriously until it's kind of too late. Even though you hear the warnings, even though whatever. It's just one of those things that you don't treat seriously. And the thing is that
managed a drum and bugle corps like a marching band, and back in the early 2000s I had to record them on the old Sony camcorders.
Oh, sick. The old Sony camcorders. Man, what a throwback. Hoshi Cow, thank you for the 2 months. The thing is too, you think, oh, well, it's only one concert or it's only one set. That is still damage. Hearing loss is subtle. Sometimes it's not even ringing in your ears. It's conversational. You can be in a group of people. If they're all talking, it's like you can't understand what they're saying. Sometimes it's wild. I hate it. Yeah. Yep. And there's so many things that I have to watch now with subtitles. That's also just because sound in movies and TV shows has gotten harder to understand. But yes, it is subtle. It can creep up on you. And it's something where one concert, one set, one night at a club will damage your ears. It's not going to make you go deaf, but that all adds up. So anyway, a lot of us a lot of us have made mistakes. We don't protect our hearing. It is something, though, that I try really, really hard to do now. And I also try really hard to impart upon people, and especially people in their 20s. Start it now. Do it right now. If you haven't been doing it yet, I'm not trying to freak you out. Actually, yeah, I am trying to freak you out. Start it now. And what was absolutely crazy to me, I was at DJ Snake on Sunday. It was so loud. Okay? It was so loud. It's the level of volume, or it's the volume where like you can feel it in your chest. I had my earplugs totally, shoved in as far as I could, feeling it in your entire body. Like, that's how loud it is. And looking around at the people around me, and Will and I were pretty close to the stage, hardly anyone was wearing earplugs. Hardly anyone. And you want to know who that includes? You want to know who I was standing next to, or really close by? He was close enough I could have tossed a little paper and hit him. Simu Liu. I looked over at one point, I was like, well, that's Simu Liu right there. Unless he had secret flesh-colored earplugs, I didn't see him. I was like, buddy, you're an actor. You need hearing. You need to be able to hear.
I'm hum with the dub.
Simu fucking Simu Liu, man. No, Will had his earplugs in. Marsh did not. Marsh isn't wearing earplugs, and I'm like, bitch, I bet you can't even hear me when I'm saying this to you. Wear earplugs. I swear all the LA streamers constantly run into him. He is kind of everywhere. He's one of those celebs who really is everywhere. Like, I know so many people who know him. I've seen him a couple times. Hassan and Will have played basketball with him. He's just everywhere. Scale Cylinder, thank you for the 20 months. Evan Jellion, thank you for the 13. Another thing to protect your ears from repetitive sounds, so stuff like hair dryers, they can be just bad as loud concerts. Yeah, your hearing is precious. Marsh is willing to die for the cause. Billy Rave Brains, he was running all around Coachella. I think Marsh probably had the best Coachella. We didn't even see him for almost the entirety of Sunday night because he was just running around, soloing, doing his thing. And then somehow, he even made it back to our Airbnb before us. And so we get in and he's already on the DJ setup. The party wasn't stopping. The music did not stop. And finally at 4 a.m, we were like, Marsh, we got to pull the plug. we got to pull the plug on ya. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about Sunday since I already have been talking about Sunday. So Renee Rapp, unfortunately, I didn't get there till the very end. I do want to watch the moment where Kesha performed. Was kind of weird at certain sets. I didn't see most of Renee's set, so I can't speak to it. But if you heard the line, she says, wake up in the morning feeling like fuck P. Diddy, which was great. That was iconic. Hassan also said those girls did end up giving money for the house and the piece of shit friend didn't and told them they wouldn't have to pay to stay there. Okay, so let's, I don't know who they paid, but at the time, they didn't pay Hassan or Will. So maybe they paid the piece of shit friend. And then I have to move on from this story before I get more distracted. Maybe they paid the piece of shit friend and then the piece of shit friend didn't pay. Either way, fuck all three of those people. Fuck them all. Piece of shit friend. Piece of shit influencer girlies. Suck. You know, this is okay, here's what I'm going to say. TikTok is a really hard song to perform live and sound really good. Gotta be honest. It was cool she brought out Kesha. It was iconic that she had changed the line. I've always felt this about this song though, where it's not the best performance song. Anyway, I'm so gay. I'm so gay. Yes, Renee Rapp, you guys, it cannot be understated what a huge fucking deal it is that Renee Rapp, main stage, she is not only gay, she is gay AF. Renee Rapp does not hide her gayness at all. She fully embraces it. From the get-go, has been like, I'm so gay. She brought out the L word cast. Truly, this woman has made it known that she's here, she's queer, and she's just getting started. Yeah, they had to build scissors for her set. I'm dying imagining the crew members building a pair of scissors. Hogan, thank you so much for the gifted, and Mr. Adam, thank you for the raid. And Velvergar, thank you for the 5 months. Sis came out as a lesbian, has never looked back. Truly. Never looked back. So, Icon, honestly, I think this is something where, look, there are plenty of queer artists. You know, you've got pansexual, you got demisexual, you got bisexual, like just the span of queerness. But I think Renee Rapp being explicitly a lesbian, you know, she has not tried to. I think for some lesbian artists and celebrities, it's easier for them, or they're like instructed to say that they're bisexual, so it's like it's a softer blow, right? Oh no, I'm not a lesbian, I'm bisexual. Okay, that's better. Great. It's not to say that bisexual people don't exist. Of course, I'm not doing bi erasure today. However, Renee being very clearly a lesbian and making the distinction there that she's like, no, I am fully gay. I am fully gay. Please don't pretend I'm anything other than 100p a lesbian. The lesbians are scarce. Before we only had Haley Kiyoko, and her music kind of sucks. I like Haley. Damn, she said too much bi visibility. But that is a thing where I think for influencers, artists, celebrities, whoever, when they're queer and maybe they do feel like they're actually lesbian, but it's better for them to come out as bisexual. I'm not saying like who or how often this happens. And that's why distinguishing between artists who are bisexual and then artists who are like 100, well, you know what they say. I know sexuality is a spectrum. I don't think anybody is 100% anything, but they identify like clearly as a lesbian, clearly as gay, rather than as bi. Some people still try to appeal to men, so they feel like labeling themselves as bi is better as a brand. Right. Renee Rapp, I'm sure in Renee Rapp's career and the people who are advising her, they have said to her, you don't want to excommunicado yourself from male fans. So if you lean too hard into like, yeah, I'm a lesbian versus I'm bisexual, you might risk alienating yourself from men, and you still want to be seen as like desirable and yada yada. And she has very clearly been like, no, This is how I identify, and this is how I'm going to this is how I'm going to present myself in my music and my performance. That's really nice that JoJo paid the pass so that, yes, thank God for JoJo. Thank God. If it were not for JoJo, we would not have Renee Rapp feeling comfortable to identify as a lesbian. It's a lesbian artist. I think sometimes there's more acceptability for women to be bi because in a patriarchal society, choosing to fully disengage from men the way lesbianism inherently does isn't looked upon well. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's not that I want to say, it's not that I'm trying to erase bi people, and obviously I'm not, but I do think the distinction and the reason why artists like Renee don't want to be misidentified is because of exactly that. It's like, no, I am not sexually attracted to men. No, I don't. Nothing in my world has to do with men. And also lose the straight women who swear they're not homophobic. They kiss their friends while drunk sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't know, man. We still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go when it comes to people not being freaks about lesbians. And that's from gay men to straight women to straight men. My God. B. Rain, thank you for the prime. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so that was Renee Rapp. And then we went over to Jamie XX and Floating Points and Daphne, which was at the new tent called Quasar. If you've ever been to Coachella, Quasar is where Sahara used to be, and then they moved Sahara. So Sahara is on the opposite end of Coachella, which was a pain in the ass for me Saturday night because I had to get from DJ Snake to Doja Cat back to John Summit. It was basically just running my ass all around Coachella. So Jamie XX, Floating Points, and Daphne played for 4 hours. It was really chill vibes. We hung out there a little bit, and then I left. I left to go to Victoria Monet because I reached a point, and this is all love, but I reached a point where I realized my people here, Will, Marsh, Noah, T, the whole gang, they love house and techno. Nobody knew who Victoria Monet was. Nobody cared about Victoria Monet. And so I made the decision to break off, and they all went to the Do Lab and listened to Chase and Stays. And I went, okay, I'm going to go by myself. And I'm going to go to Victoria Monet. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did because she was hands down my favorite set from the weekend. And it's not just because on stage she said, end the war, end the genocide, but because she's a fucking queen and she slayed the boots down, or whatever the fuck George Santos says. She was so... I couldn't take my eyes off of her. I genuinely could not. Let me see if there's a clip. See of her online. Coachella. She's also bi. I'm telling you, this Coachella was for the girls. Every set I swear where there was a female artist, they were getting it on with their female dancers. The choreography, so sexy. The girl love, it was everywhere. Victoria Monet calls her ceasefire and covers Usher at Coachella. Yeah, she was so good. Is this the moment? Oh, I want a clip of when she calls for a ceasefire. I'm also a new fan of Victoria Monet, so I'm really glad I went to see her. A couple months ago, she won Best New Artist at the Grammys thanks to her full-length debut, Jaguar 2. On Sunday, she performed at Coachella for the first time, and during her set, she said, "Stop the wars, stop the hate, stop the genocide. Stop motherfucking hating, live with love. Stop thinking so small. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch." Monet has been vocal in her support for a ceasefire in Gaza. She is one of the founding members of Artists for Ceasefire, a collective that formed in October 2023 and called on President Joe Biden to de-escalate the conflict between Israel and Hamas and provide humanitarian aid to Palestinians. Also during her set, she covered Usher's 1998 chart topper Nice and Slow, which she mixed up with her own Khalid and SG Lewis collab, Experience. Watch.
Stop the wars, stop the hate, stop the genocide, stop motherfucking hating. Lead with love. Stop thinking so small. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch. Stop asking for the alright music video. It's on the way.
Big, bitch. Yeah, she was so good.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top shoes in the streets. Oh yeah. I got a real pretty little thing at Coachella with me. Just want you to tell me what you came for.
I'll fuck you right, I will. I'll fuck you right, I will.
Oh, I'm right back there. Holy shit. She was so good, you guys. Man, her and her dancers were great too. And I wrote this in the Discord, but when I was by myself at Victoria Monet. I was standing next to a like 50-year-old queer guy, maybe 60-year-old, who was also by himself. So he was on one side videoing Victoria Monet, and on the other side was a group of probably 8 or 9 lesbians wearing matching scissor shirts. Okay, so like literally giant scissors on their shirts, and all just absolutely thriving with their they were like all paired up. So the crazy thing, I recognized one of the girls because I looked at her. I was like, wow, she's so pretty. And I recognized her. I'm like, oh, that girl used to come in to the clubs I worked at. She was like, I think probably came in with a promoter group, the type where you're legally you're contractually obligated to party 4 nights a week because you stay in these model houses that promoters pay for, and then in exchange you have to like go out 4 nights a week because promoters only get paid if they bring hot girls. I saw this girl and I was like, oh my god, she found her people. She had a super hot girlfriend. She was like with a group of fun lesbians. Totally found her people. Wow. That's all you got to do. Okay, LA can be horrible, but if you find your people, it can be the absolute best. And I don't know. I was just thinking about her, and maybe I've got her confused with some other hot influencer girl, because Lord knows there were so many who came through those doors. But like, I feel like I remember her having to deal with like gross, shitty men the way that all young hot girls have to deal with in nightclubs. And so to have seen her in her scissor shirt with her girlfriend and in a group of their lesbian friends wearing literally matching shirts with giant scissors on them, I was happy for her. It's like, that's great. Feels good. So anyway, that was the group next to me, and then I was just there by myself. Your insider knowledge is insane. Yeah, I could be doing the thing though where I've confused her for somebody else, because have met a lot of people out here, and faces kind of start to blur. But I do think I recognized her. I bet I could find her somehow on Instagram. But anyway, okay. after Victoria, then I met up with the crew at Lab. They were listening to Chase and Stays, which was a very different vibe from Victoria Monet. If you know Chase and Stays, let me play something. Wait, is it Chase and Stays or Chase and Status? Chase and Status. Will kept telling me Chase and Stays, so I'm gonna blame that on him, okay? This is not me not this is not me not knowing this group. Will kept telling me Chase and Stays. Yeah, so this is their vibe. Yeah, so I leave Victoria Monet and the whole group is at Lab listening to Chase and Status. And I pull up and they're just all like it's like, okay, all right, we've switched vibes. They were really good. I will say, they were really good. I obviously didn't know the music, but they were great. Marsh was especially living his best life. This probably goes crazy live. Yes. Pum, pum, pum. Anyway, this was fun. We hung out here for probably like half an hour by the time I got there. And then we went to leave and Marsh was like, no, I'm staying. So that's where we lost Marsh. Not lost Marsh. And then I didn't see him until we get back to the Airbnb. Because Marsh went off on his marsh bath. And then we went over to... The group wanted to see Barry Can't Swim, so we went over there. When we were heading over there, we passed Thames. And then I found out later that Justin Bieber came out and performed. Yeah, so they performed Essence and had WizKid and Justin Bieber. And Justin was one of those that was like, oh, Justin Bieber's here. Justin Bieber's rumored to, that he's going to perform.
Let me show you what it's gonna be. You don't need no other body.
So we were passing by the tent that Thames was performing under, which I think was Mojave, when this song was playing, but I didn't realize that Justin Bieber's on stage because we were far back. So it was just kind of like vibing, walking by, because Barry Can't Swim was at the next tent over. But yeah, Bieber was there.
Give it up for Thames and WizKid.
Okay, so I think what happened is Justin Bieber performed, and after this, we all went to DJ Snake. So DJ Snake was at Sahara Tent. Let me double check here. DJ Snake was at Sahara Tent. And so we leave Barry Can't Swim. We head over to DJ Snake. DJ Snake was great, but a lot of people think that DJ Snake was supposed to have Justin Bieber, because obviously they have the song Let Me Love You. Justin Bieber was there. He had literally just come out on stage and performed during Tem's set. So during DJ Snake's performance, I can't remember what point it was, but he kept like looking behind, checking backstage, and then would turn back. And at one point, some guy came out on stage, but it was just a stagehand. And I think DJ Snake thought that, it looked like DJ Snake thought that was the person that maybe he'd been waiting on. A lot of people prior to the set had speculated, because they knew Justin Bieber was there, that Justin Bieber was going to come out and perform, but that never happened. Justin Bieber never came out. Also, Lisa was back. Yeah, I think people thought that Lisa from Blackpink was going to come out too. DJ Snake Coachella guest. And so instead, this was awesome though. Let me see if I can find. Oh my God. Okay, he did bring out Robin S. This was super cool. They did Show Me Love. All of these are such ass quality. God damn it. I wish Coachella was not so annoying about copyright. This was sick. Me love. It was funny though, because at the end, let me see if they have the whole song here. Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, so right there. It was incredible. Robin comes out. Song is great. Crowd is going wild. We were pretty close by the stage. I don't think she knew when to end. And now that I'm looking back at this moment again, it's clear. I think she thought that they were just going to keep going, that she should keep riffing. So right here, like she kind of runs it back again. And I think DJ Snake was ending the song. Robin is not done till she's done. So here, she goes, put your hands up in the air. And I think she thought they were going to, one more time. I did a date with somebody. And then DJ Snake just ends it. And I don't know if I don't know what the communication is. Like I know that they have like their earplugs and their whole audio setup. I don't know if she couldn't hear, like if she didn't know when the song was supposed to wrap up, so she's like, I should just keep going. So she like right here. Oh my God, I love it so much. Look, Robin does not end until Robin ends. Okay? Robin S came out on stage. And so Robin S is going to decide when it's over. Feels like this was unrehearsed. I don't know how the rehearsal schedules go. And it's also a live performance. And also I don't know. Anything could happen. Shit happens. It was still epic. It is funny to look back on it because I remember thinking in that moment, I'm like, is there something going on here? Was she supposed to end? What's happening? Nothing is as bad as Grimes. No. Nothing this weekend comes close to the fiasco that was Grimes. Mumbles 459, thank you for the 8 months. Yeah, that's how you recover when you don't know what the fuck is going on, when clearly mistakes have been made. That's what a professional does. Walks off stage. That's it. The end. Was Grimes worse than Frank Ocean's last year? Yes. Yes. It was. Frank Ocean's team is sitting pretty now. Let's watch the Grimes video again here. Wait, what the fuck? Why are so many of these not available? They really are striking clips down. Like they are God smiting Egypt with the plague. If Grimes didn't mess up, would Blur be considered bad? What happened with Blur? I didn't see the full Blur set, but I saw people online saying that Blur sucked. I'm trying to find that one. Wait, no, this is highlights. Hold on. Coachella. I think someone sent me it on Reddit.
I'm gonna show you my rage right now. Ah!
Ah!
This shit always fucking happens. All my tracks
This is not the full thing, but this is just an example.
are twice as fast, so I'm not mixing very well. But I'm gonna keep trying, and I appreciate you guys being here. There has never been a grime show without a major technical difficulty. But yes, it will continue, and just don't blame me.
I was totally gonna go, but buy tickets and go to Coachella. But then I remember there will be shaky videos from bad angles with terrible audio. You could also watch the live, but yes, I do like the shaky
Not my fault.
videos.
Well, partially my fault, but it's not entirely my fault. So, I just want to say, in the very classic Grimes fashion, I am having the. This is very hard to explain because it's a complex technology, but
No, try us, girl. Try us.
everything has been put to a double tempo, so I'm doing a lot of internal math. in
Did
my
you hear
mind
about Saint
to
Laurent's
make the
performance
tracks
being
go together
unavailable?
and having to-
Yes. If anybody can find Saint Laurent's performance, I know Coachella has done their damnedest to make it unavailable. Please link it so we can watch it.
It's hard to explain. But it is my fault for handing in the last track about an hour and a half ago. So I take responsibility for this because
She just
yes,
kept going
I
on
should
and
not
on.
have done that. All my tracks are this is insane. All my tracks are double the tempo, and they're like I'm trying to do the math, but they're kind of unmixable if we can't. I'm gonna go back to. Okay, the rest of the mixes are gonna be a bit crazy, y'all, because I handed the last song about 2 hours ago, and something in Record Box fucked up, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, so. The rest of the set isn't mixes, but
Okay, there's
this
that.
shit always.
And then here's an example for
I'm
screaming.
gonna show you my rage right now. Ah! What the fuck? That was actually me. That time, that was actually me. We finished this song like 8 hours ago. I hope this works. We're having a major technical difficulty. But fuck it. Ah!
Oh, yep. So anyway,
I'm gonna show you my
Farley,
workout.
Farley. Hey, Pixie boy. Pixie boy. Farley. Wow, what a fake out. Both Will and I just got up. Farley, come here. Farley thought Grimes was trying to communicate with him. Yeah, so there's an example of, or a couple examples of Grimes melting down at Coachella this weekend, which is being called the worst set of all time. I think there's a Guardian review. Here's a clip of, oh, okay, great. I'll grab that. Somebody said there was a Guardian review on Grimes. I don't see it though. Maybe not. Okay, let's watch the Saint Laurent clip. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Saint Laurent is Palestinian, correct? Yes. He's a Jerusalem-born Palestinian, Algerian, French, Serbian rapper living in Los Angeles, and he has been big time speaking out in support of Palestine and brought that to Coachella, and apparently Coachella has made it so that his performance is nowhere to be found. So that's why we're trying to pretty wild to have a Palestinian artist playing this stage, which I think he was let me see here. Was he on Friday? I think that's why I might have missed all this. Does anyone know he was Saturday? God damn it, man. Here he was, 9:15. Oh yeah, because I was at Jungle and then I went to No Doubt. So he played Gobi, which is a big tent. Oh! What's happening? Jesus. I guys love that I talked earlier about protecting your hearing. Daily ear blast. Hello. Yeah, I love that I gave a whole speech on how important it is to protect your hearing, and then here on the stream I blast your ears on a daily basis. Is there a clip of From Gaza with Love, that performance, or is it just this one? Chat, wear earplugs when watching Caroline. Yeah. Yeah, protect your hearing by wearing earplugs during my stream. It's on his TikTok. Let's see. I'm sorry again. I'm just gonna totally turn this down. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Oopsie. The clip. It is wild to see Palestine represented at a huge festival like Coachella. You know, just so much has changed. I mean, even though a lot has changed for the worse, just given what is happening over there right now, but also the way that Palestine is finally being talked about, finally being represented, is something that we just have not seen before. Okay. Where was I? So DJ Snake was where I saw Simu Liu.
But was there ever a final update on the Davenport building collapse?
I don't know what the latest was on that. I'll have to look at it off stream. Thank you for the 12 months. This is the intro to the song. Is that what we just watched, or is that something different? Let me see. I found their entire performance. Let me turn this down. 1 second. Okay, wait. What? How do you find this? How do you guys find these things? What? Okay, wait. How do I get to? I'm comfortable watching. I'm scared. I am scared otherwise. So, Zor Al, thank you for the 10 months. A lot of you need to go to horny jail. I get it though. You know what? I'm really liking this look. I'm liking his blazer look with the no shirt on underneath it. He looks good. I need to know the song title. I don't know, but somebody in chat can tell you. Someone in chat will know. Okay. Caroline's coming to horny jail with, yeah, I'm leading the pack to horny jail. What else was, I was going to tell you guys something that I forgot. Okay. So at Neon Carnival, Saturday night, that is the party that has like the carnival, the games, and then they have a dance floor where they have rotating DJs. It's where Busta Rhymes came out. Really fun party, big pain in the ass to get to. Anyway, so they had like 4 different DJs play because Neon Carnival goes until I think 4 in the morning. Every DJ had absolutely killed it. Like incredible vibes. We were on the dance floor the whole time. So much fun. And then the last DJ comes out. And the second that I see this motherfucker, I turn to the group. I'm like, guys, I'm letting you know right now. The vibes are about to go way the fuck down. And they were like, who is this? I'm like, James Kennedy. Now, some of you might know James Kennedy because of Vanderpump Rules. Some of you, I hope, don't know James Kennedy because you're like, oh my God, DJ James Kennedy, love him. No, he sucks as a human and as a DJ. And the second he comes out and I turn the group, I'm like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. And I don't want to like tell us that we should probably go, but this is about to be ass. Okay. And guess what? I was right. It was so bad. It killed the vibes. Everyone was finally like, okay, let's go. From the output too, or from the onset of him doing his performance, even if you didn't know who James Kennedy was, you knew that this guy was the biggest douche. Okay, so he comes out on stage. He's got this Prada t-shirt on. Okay, he looks like a fuckboy because he is a fuckboy. He's got his face on all of his visuals. And throughout even just the first couple songs, because we didn't stay for much longer, he gave DJ Khaled and Jason Derulo a run for their money for how many times his name was said. James Kennedy, James Kennedy, put your hands together for James Kennedy, over and over again. And, okay, I've played this video a bunch of times. Dylan Francis Nightmare. I fucking love this video. Need You. It was similar in energy, but in a serious way. Obviously, Dylan Francis, Nightmare, Need You. He's being funny. He's doing like a, you know, it's like a comedic thing here. And the song also slaps. But James Kennedy, non-ironically, and not trying to do any bit whatsoever, very much so had that energy where like he got up onto the DJ set and he had his shirt, like he basically was, like, I think at one point he lifted his shirt up. He has his visuals behind him with James Kennedy. Put your hands together for James Kennedy. And it's just his face on like this screen, this screen, this screen. And he's just like, yeah. And his music sucked. He's terrible. He was awful. Man, oh man, he's a perfect example of an influencer turned DJ who books parties and books big events because he has name recognition. It's not because he's a good DJ. It's because, oh, he's like, people know who he is. He's famous, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. And I listened to my much more talented DJ friends tell me how much it sucks and how much booking sets at festivals is dependent on your name recognition. And it was funny because Noah was like, well, I probably don't have any room to talk because I also was a content creator who was able to use my platform to become a DJ. I'm like, Noah, you are talented. You are legitimately a talented DJ. You love music. You have such a vast knowledge of music, and you're not a douchebag. All right. There's a difference there. You're not a Twitch streamer who decided to start, or YouTube streamer who decided to start DJing and sucks ass. James Kennedy. I mean, you guys, just look at him. Look at him. And the reason that I know him is because he used to come in the clubs all the time. Of course, basically, if I ever mention a celebrity, I'm like, I know this person, they suck. Just assume it's because I met them in nightlife. James came in all the time. Truly, this guy is such a douche lord. Such a fucking douche lord. He's one of those people who he's one of those people who is exactly how he looks. Like, you look at this guy. Let me see if I can find a classic photo. Pump Pride 2015. I mean, James Kennedy. Welcome to the stage, James Kennedy. Put your fucking pussies together for James Kennedy. Anybody? Anybody vibing? Is anybody vibing for James Kennedy? That is exactly how it sounded. Whatever fucking audio shit he had going on, some sexy voice that just kept saying his name over and over again and flashing his face. I was like, hey, do you guys think that James Kennedy is performing? Hey, do you guys know who's performing? I can't tell. Put your clap those ass cheeks together for James Kennedy. Yeah. He was okay. Here's what I'll say too. Here's what I will say. I don't know. My pussy just turned dry. I am not an expert in, like, when I watch a set and I can exactly, like a DJ set, I can exactly tell you why that person was bad or why that person wasn't good. So after we walked away from the set and we were walking out of Neon Carnival, I turned to the crew and I was like, look, I know I'm probably biased because I can't stand this guy, but I also didn't think the DJ set was good. All of the narcissism, James Kennedy aside, I thought it was a bad set. I thought it was going to be a bad set, and then I thought it was a bad set. Am I crazy? Am I biased? And everyone was like, no, it was terrible. That was why we wanted to leave. Wait, were you in the same room with Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift was at Coachella this weekend, but I don't know anybody who saw her or knew where she was ever. Even though apparently she was in the crowd for a couple of artists. You won't last 5 minutes listening to James Kennedy. How are the Vanderpump Rules people everywhere? Dude, they were able to capitalize on their fame. And I don't know, is there a group of reality show stars that, as not just individuals, but multiple, like most of the cast members were able to capitalize on that fame? Like, is there another reality show other than Vanderpump Rules? And I don't think Real Housewives counts, because a lot of times Real Housewife stars were already influencers or celebrities of some kind. The Vanderpump Rules people were nobodies. They had nothing to their name. They literally just worked for Lisa Vanderpump. The Kardashians, yeah, but the Kardashians became famous as a family. You're right. It's probably a good example. I'm trying to think of like a group of people who were all put together for a reality show who then became big stars from that. The Hills, but the Hills came from Laguna Beach. Jersey Shore is a good example. Yeah. I would say Jersey Shore. Love is Blind, I would say no, because to me, only a couple people from Love is Blind have become stars, and still not in the way that like the Vanderpump cast became stars. Maybe Queer Eye. Yeah. Because I don't think that any of them were influencers or celebrities before Queer Eye. Flunky, thank you so much for the gifted. Anyway, you've never heard of Vanderpump? It's okay. It's when did Vanderpump Rules even come out? This is a long time ago. Vanderpump Rules aired in 2013. Yeah. It's still going. Lisa Vanderpump was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's where she gained fame. And then she has like a bunch of restaurants in West Hollywood, including one restaurant named Sir, which stands for Sexy Unique Restaurant. I'm not even kidding you. Sexy Unique Restaurant. It's not very good, but it doesn't matter. That's a lot of restaurants in West Hollywood that are very vibey, that are very sceney. They're not good. They're overpriced. And they have names like Sexy Unique Restaurant. Anywho, the employees of Sir then became cast members of this new reality show called Vanderpump Rules. And it aired 11 years ago, and they became really big stars from that. James Kennedy is one of them. And now he's like DJing. He's only 32 years old. Jesus Christ. When my sister came to Los Angeles to visit me 3 or 4 years ago, I said to her, "Where do you want to go? We can go anywhere. A lot of cool places in LA. You let me know. I'll plan it out." She goes, "All I want to do is go to the Vanderpump restaurants." And I was like, "Really?" Because they're not good. She's like, "I don't care. I just want to see them." Like, okay, well, it's not a guarantee you're going to see them. And in fact, they're probably not there. In fact, you're more likely to see them at one of my clubs. But nope, she insisted on going to the Vanderpump restaurants. Those were the only places that we went the weekend that she visited. Your ridiculous rich people shit voice accent is so goddamn funny. I've had a lot of experience. You see Lisa's new show? No. I don't watch reality TV outside of when I've watched it on stream. But I know a lot of people love Vanderpump, including my sister, and that's why she only wanted to go to Vanderpump restaurants when she came out to visit me. Of all the restaurants in LA, of all the places to go, nope, we went to Sexy Unique Restaurant. There are so many good places to eat here. Things that she couldn't get in the Midwest, and no, instead that's where we went. And guess what? We didn't see them. They weren't there. Was it sexy or unique though? It was so sexy and it was so unique. Sexy Unique Restaurant. Okay, but are the goat cheese balls from Sir bad? I need to know. I think they were fine. I think they were also $22. So, you know, and this was a couple years ago when $22 meant an hour and a half at an hour and a half at my day job. An hour and a half of working to be able to buy some whatever dish of goat cheese balls at Sir. James is calling me a bitch through the screen. He's also British. You're such a bitch. You fucking bitch.
James Kennedy. James Kennedy.
James Kennedy. James Kennedy. Put your hands together for James Kennedy. Yeah, actually it would make a very good GTA character. Zio, thank you for the 15 months. Anyway, that was Saturday night. Forgot to mention that. I just felt justified when I was like, you guys, this man sucks. And everyone in the group was like, wow, I couldn't have guessed at all. I wasn't sure if it was the obnoxious Prada shirt or the visuals that was just his face or the fact that his name was just being said over and over again, or the fact that like he also wasn't he was press and play DJing, which fine, whatever, but it's so he could spend the time, like he would do this, he would constantly do this, like his set had just started. And let me be honest, this ain't Coachella. It's a very small group of people. It's really fun. And they bring some amazing DJs out, but it's not like you're at a huge stage in Coachella where you take your your headphones like this just to embrace and soak in the crowd. Like the second he came out on stage, he was doing that thing and just like, yes! Like, scream for me more! Oh, yeah. Who the fuck is James? Who isn't James Kennedy? If you don't know James Kennedy, what are you even fucking doing? Okay. DJ Snake. And then this is where I split up from William. And I left DJ Snake a little bit early so that I could get my ass over to the main Coachella stage to watch my problematic queen, Doja Cat. And you know what? I've got some thoughts on Doja Cat's set. Thought number one. She was incredible. Doja is a fucking performer, you guys. She's a killer. She's a killer on stage. If anyone has any links, we can watch some Doja Cat stuff, but I fear that she is She is an incredible performer. I've seen her multiple times. Now, I will say I expected this, but I was still a little bit sad. She didn't play some of her big hits, like Kiss Me More, you know, some of her older stuff, because Doja Cat has famously come out in the last year, I think it was, and shit all over her old music. Doja was basically like, that music is ass. Fuck you guys. I'm never playing that stuff. It's not good. And then she released her album Scarlet to Claude. And she played that album. Like, one thing I will say about Doja, she doesn't give a fuck what people want.
I don't want to see it.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Let us be in a room with Doja. We'll educate her, teach her how to be edgy in a base way. Scala89, thank you for the 14 months. The hits are good for a reason. Yeah, it was something that I expected. Oh my God, offline tits. God. I can't click on any more links. I'm too scared. Especially with Doja Cat. But if anybody in the audience here was maybe wanting to watch Doja Cat and you missed it, there may or may not be a link there. Okay, this was insane. Yeah. They wanted hair, they got hair. Straight up. Doja was like, oh, you want me to grow my hair out? You want hair? Great, I'll give you fucking hair. As problematic as she is, she still brings a fucking stage presence and shit. And I'm pretty sure that The Guardian gave her 5 stars, and they've only done that with 2 other performances, I think. Or was it specifically 2 other female performances? They gave 5 out of 5 stars to Billie Eilish and then to Beyonce. Doja is a troll. Yep. And the thing is that Doja is not the only problematic artist, of course. In fact, it's kind of hard to find big artists who aren't problematic. But when it comes to her performance, she's incredible. I saw her 2 years ago at Coachella as well, and she was incredible. Sorry for the quality. Is this? Oh, this is the let's see if we can find something better. Wet vagina. Oh, wow. I probably should not have just Googled that. I'm going to take this off the full screen. God. Okay, is this something that we could watch? This is when she crawled. No. Okay. Like, I love how also kind of evil Doja's shit is. It's weird, it's creepy, it's evil. Yeah. See, guys, this is why it's safer for me to click your links, though, because when I do my Google searches, wet vagina, wet vagina Doja Cat. Yeah. Okay, Societas, let me click on this link. I am really quite dumb sometimes. I'm just dying imagining someone like Ben Shapiro covering this. I almost need it. I need Ben Shapiro. I need Fox News to react to you. This Coachella, it was Lesbichella. It was for the girls. It was. Also, your eye makeup is so slay. Thank you. I did it earlier on the Elf U channel. Did a Dune inspired look. Yeah, so look, Doja Cat. Doja has said some horrible things. Okay.
Your makeup looks sick.
She is who she is and is going to continue to do to say and do shit that has you going like, oh my God. But there is something to admire. As much as I wanted her old stuff, of course, like, you know, a lot of people are there because they want the big hits. Doja is such a good performer that you watch her set, and even though she doesn't play her old shit, it's still amazing. You're not like pissed off that she hasn't played Kiss Me More, that she hasn't played Woman, you know, and she hasn't played like anything off of, you know, hardly anything off of Hot Pink, the album Hot Pink. And the fact too that Doja doesn't care about appeasing the crowd. She's like, I don't care. Like, I know people want to hear the big hits, but I have told you that I don't like that shit, even though I think she's wrong. I think she's wrong. It is her right as an artist to be like, I don't like my old sound. I don't. I'm not going to play that. It'd be one thing if she hadn't made it clear in the past that she does not like her old music and she thinks it's trash. It'd be one thing if she like hadn't done that, goes to Coachella and then doesn't play any of her old stuff, doesn't play any of her you know, her huge hits. But anybody who knows Doja Cat and anybody, like, you should have known going into her set on Sunday that she was not going to play all those old songs. This was MTV 2020.
It's been a long time since you.
Yeah.
You ain't coming out your
I wanted to
shell.
hear this song so badly.
Tell me what must I do? Cause luckily I'm good at reading. Oh, the bugger, but it won't stop cheesing. And we can dance all day.
Like, I don't agree that this music is bad. I think it's incredible. I love her old stuff.
I'll be bouncing. If you want it, screaming, shout, babe. Before I leave you dry, day, night, to morning, keep with me at the moment. I that you hadn't known it. Why don't you say? Didn't even notice. No punches that.
Yeah, like if she had done a rock version, I think it would have fit in with her new vibe. But she doesn't want to do it anymore, so that's you know. I mean, look, she's not the only artist. She's far from the only artist who has publicly denounced their old music. And there are some artists who it's not that they hate their old sound, but it's that the song they're most famous for, they get sick and tired of playing. It's like how famously Radiohead won't play Creep. It's like how Eric Preds will not play Call on Me. So Eric Preds is playing at EDC this year. He will not play Call on Me. He does not play Call on Me anymore. And it sucks because, of course, we love, you know, if you're a fan of Radiohead, you probably love Creep. If you're a fan of Eric Preds, you love Call on Me. But it is what it is. Artists get burnt out on songs. Artists hate when people only want that song, when they don't care about the other shit. Nirvana Unplugged didn't play any hits. Tyler hates his old stuff. Yeah, I actually think it's more common for artists to feel that way than to not feel that way. Paramore, you did Misery Business? Yes. Brandon Urie with I Write Sins Not Tragedies. I have heard that him play that in recent years, but it's like they hate those songs. Slime Bagel, thank you for the 5 months. As a huge Radiohead fan, Creep isn't even a top 20 Radiohead song. Yeah, and I think they feel like real fans of theirs will accept it and will be fine with them not playing the song they're most famous for. And so in a way, it's like, I don't want to draw people to, I don't know, not every artist is like this, but I feel like Radiohead is like that, where they only want real Radioheads at their shows. They want people who are going to eat up all their music. If they're playing new music, if they're playing hits that are not as you know, that are not as common or commonly or not as popular as other hits of theirs. And they don't want people who only like the song Creep. They don't want people who it's like, okay, can you name me a Radiohead song other than Creep? And the answer is no. They're like, great, fuck off. We are, you're not our target audience. It was also the record label kept making them play Creep. Yeah. So of course they're going to reject that as soon as they can. Anyway, let me find exactly Doja Cat comments on her old music. Yeah, back in May, Doja Cat told fans on social media that her previous albums had all been cash grabs and that listeners fell for it. I mean, look, cash grab or not, I love her old albums. To explain what she meant, the Los Angeles rapper said, "I have thrown fits my whole career because I've been making music that didn't allow me to have a mental release." Yeah, I mean, it's her music. She gets to do what she wants to do. And I appreciate that she said, fuck it. I'm going to give you a good ass show. I'm not going to play my old music. And I'm going to be one of the best acts at Coachella. And she got a 5 out of 5 from The Guardian. Doja Cat took the Coachella main stage as the last official act to perform on Sunday's bill, becoming the first female rapper to headline the festival. That's insane. Doja Cat is the first female rapper to headline the festival and only the second black woman to do so after Beyonce in 2018. What are we doing here? Her closer rounded out a Sunday show house of powerhouse female performers such as Renee Rapp and Kesha, duetting the recession banger TikTok. Victoria Monet grinding through a slick and ultra sexy set, at one point receiving artfully simulated oral sex from a background dancer. CHELLA, y'all. It would be diplomatic to say that Doja maintains a distant relationship with her fans who call themselves kittens, though their fave does not sanction this moniker. Doja has told those who engage in parasocial relationships with the idea of her to get off your phone and get a job and rethink everything about their lives. Such boundary setting has cost her some Instagram followers, around 300,000 to be exact, after going off on them in a social media tirade, but she could care less. "I feel free," she wrote in an Instagram story after the snafu last year. It's like when Jay Schlatt went, it's like when he went postal on a lot of his Minecraft community. So it's not surprising that Doja kept the stage banter to a minimum about an hour in. She allowed a cursory but seemingly genuine "thank you, everyone." That was about it. Still, Doja didn't need to give us the cliched "it's always been a dream to perform on this stage" monologue to show a deep respect for her audience. I do appreciate that about her as well. She keeps the yapping to a bare minimum. Like, she's out there performing. She did so by putting on a tour de force of a set, one that merged her musical talents with a clear knack for spectacle. I suspect it will become a staple on best of Coachella lists for years to come. Doja first appeared by popping up on the stage's extended catwalk, opening the night further back in the crowd, so those of us who hadn't made it to the pit got a good look at her too. She first wore an all-white hazmat suit. I thought it was a little Patrick Bateman. The girl next to me remarked that Doja looked like a whole-ass sperm. She did look like a fucking sperm. Whatever the inspiration, she took that off pretty quickly, revealing extra long blonde hair that went well past her butt, and a matching tunic also made of hair. Her background dancers matched in their own full hair suits, and when paired with their syncopated moves, the vibe was a little Bob Fosse meets Fraggle Rock. The South African a cappella group The Joy encircled Doja during Shutco, a diss track for haters that the group turned into a melodic, choir-like crescendo. Though Doja is a very 2020s pop star, terminally online and well-versed in the meme ecosystem, she didn't rely on many gimmicks to make it through her set. The stage design was sparse and industrial. Her numerous outfit changes kept the same off-white palette, her Virgil Abloh-esque aesthetic, sculptural, sleek, architectural. My favorite look was a shaggy bikini set, oh, that was sick, by Entire Studios that could have been a reference to Jane Fonda as Barbarella, or just a sartorial nod to the concept of merkins. Doja tapped A$AP Rocky, 21 Savage, and a giant recreation of a T-Rex fossil for guest stars. During her penultimate song, Paint the Town Red, which samples Dionne Warwick's 1963 hit Walk On By, I wondered for a moment if Doja was about to make my entire life and bring out the octogenarian legend herself. Instead, she did perhaps the opposite of that and rolled around in a sapphic mud pit with her background dancers for the finale, Wet Vagina. Though Doja found mainstream success in the pop arena with early pandemic groovers like Kiss Me More and Say So, her Coachella set stuck to rap. Understandably, much of it came from her latest release, last year's Scarlet. She described the album as a masculine response to her desire of moving away from pop princessdom. Oh my God, wait, I have the funniest story to tell you guys after this. This meant that the fans who were there for Doja's more accessible fare may have been disappointed by the exclusion of those songs. When the set ended, many mulled around the stage as if they were sure she'd come back rearing into Say So. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do the whole like real fans know. I don't even consider myself the biggest Doja Cat fan. Never once did I go into that set thinking that she was going to play those songs. I wasn't waiting there being like, she surely will play Say So. Surely she will. If I just wait here, she'll come out and say it. Like, come on. It's wishful thinking. Totally wishful thinking. I think I had a better time at the Doja set because I didn't go into the set wishfully thinking and hoping that she would play, you know, her old hits. Imagine they had no idea about any controversy or past. Yeah, I know. Like, have you not been around for the last year? But to me, it didn't matter. Doja followed her gut, performed the songs she felt represented her best, all presented in an energetic top-of-game triumph. For all the endless chatter this year about a lackluster lineup, Doja proved she's worthy of a headline spot so long as the people in charge, and crucially her fans, trust her to do it her own way. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about her set. It didn't matter that she didn't do her big hits. And in fact, it was like, good on you, Doja, that you did the music that you wanted to do. And you said, fuck it. And I'm going to give you a great ass show. And if you don't enjoy it, you're a loser. Yeah. Okay. So funny story that I have to tell you. A couple of my friends were working this VIP bottle service area at Coachella. So the way, let me see if I can kind of like describe this to you. The VIP area of Coachella is to the, if you're looking at the main stage, Momo, thank you so much for the 7 months. If you're looking at the main stage, it's to the left. So it's this big VIP area. And then on the right side of the VIP area, there is this bottle service section. So people buy tables. They're like $30,000 a day. Absolutely insane. I don't know why anybody buys tables. You don't have that great of a view of the main stage. And it's ridiculously expensive. Anyway, whatever. I got to take advantage of it and sit down when my feet were hurting me and like have free drinks for my friends. But during Doja's set, one of my girlfriends comes over to me and she goes, You're a Doja Cat fan, right? I'm like, yeah. She was like, is it true that she worships the devil? And I was like, girl, what? She goes, yeah. One of the girls who was one of the girls who was working. She's like, she said, I have to leave before Doja performs. And apparently it's because this girl is a Christian was like, Doja worships the devil. She does devil music. So I can't be here for this. This like violates my Christian principles. And I went, okay, first of all, if Doja actually worshiped the devil, which I don't think she does, it's just her aesthetic. Okay, she's also a troll. Even if she did, that is the least. That is at the bottom. That's not even on the list of things that Doja Cat is problematic for. Like, I wouldn't put it on the list. Doja worshiping Satan? Great. Who gives a shit? Like, surely the neo-Nazi adjacent stuff is worse. Oh, no. No. Yeah, the feet posting in racial chat rooms? No. The dating an abusive piece of shit? No. It's the fact that Doja worships the devil. Anyway, so I told my friend, I was like, no, Doja doesn't worship the devil. She's just leaned heavily into satanic aesthetics for this latest album of hers and like her new sound. I'm like, she doesn't worship the devil. We look over at one point and it was like on stage, there's all this there's like red lighting and smoke and devil shit. And my friend turns back to me and she's like, are you sure? I was like, yes. It is kind of funny that right when I said that, it did get all devilly on stage. No, she doesn't, but also, who gives a shit? I don't give a shit if Doja worships the devil. And in fact, I would rather her worship the devil than do and say all the other things she has said and done. And she thought that worshiping Satan was the worst thing that happened at Coachella. Yeah. Anyway, I got a huge kick out of that. That this girl was like, I can't be here. I can't watch Doja Cat because she worships Satan. Also, Satan worship is a legit religion in the States. Yeah. Man, the satanic panic in this country, it's 2024. 2024. And we're doing satanic panic still. Doja creeps me out a little. That's what she wants. Doja wants to creep you out. She wants to freak you out. She wants you to feel uncomfortable. Like, that's the vibe she's going for. Anyway, it is very funny to me to be someone who you are that dictated by your religion. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just letting you know there's probably way more acts at Coachella that you'll want to make sure to avoid. Doja grew up on 4chan. She's into that shock culture. Yes. She's always been into it. Speaking of satanic panic, Will Smith's Men in Black performance. Oh yeah. I do want to watch this because I saw some of J Balvin's set, but I missed when Will Smith came out. I'm telling you, I missed a lot. I missed a lot of the surprise guest artist appearances, and that's because you have to stay at a full set, especially if it's a bigger artist. If you leave halfway, if you get there late, you're going to miss stuff. And so that's why some people go to Coachella, go to a music festival and go, I'm only going to, I've got these couple artists and I want to watch the whole set. I don't know if the Balvin set was that worth besides this moment. Yeah, I never had a plan to like go to the J Balvin set. I just happened to catch some of it, but it was more so in movement. Did you see Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber? No. I was walking by the Mojave tent when Thames was performing with Justin Bieber, and I heard it, but I didn't realize Bieber was on stage. Yeah, that's what happens though. All right, let's pull this up. Will Smith sounded amazing. Look, guys, I already said I acknowledge that this is like going through someone's Instagram stories when they've been to a concert and being like, wow, I bet this sounded really good live. Why do you come out for J Balvin's set? I guess because of that song. I don't know. I mean, you know, the way it works is artists will ask artists who they've done songs with if they'll do a, you know, a guest appearance at Coachella, and not all of them say yes. Probably Will Smith was asked, and he like I'm down. He like God, he was like, yeah, I'm down. Oh man, this is the Justin and Jaden. Oh, you guys were talking about a clip of them together. Let me see. Hey, look. Boy love, baby. Bro. You know what? That's just dudes being bros. And bros being dudes. Also, Justin is from behind a little bit. Justin could potentially look like a lesbian, so maybe he's just going with the lesbi-chella vibes. They've also been friends forever. This is also the kind of shit that like Will and Hassan do. I'm all about boy love. I'm all about dudes who present straight, you know? I mean, I think I don't know what the latest is on Jaden Smith's sexuality. I don't think Jaden Smith is straight. But regardless, dudes who are friends, loving each other the way that girlfriend, you know, girls who are friends love each other. Hassan said it was kind of weird. What? Bro, it's not gay if it's the homies. I mean, it's just like loving on your friends. That's I would like what? Oh, whatever. It's the homies. It's the homies, you guys. Gotta kiss the homies. Hassan is a foe, though, okay? He is a foe. Every time Will come up to give him boy love, you know Hassan is he's not embracing it the way that he should. Nothing wrong with a little boy cuddle. I don't know about kissing my bro's neck. Look, maybe it's because I date Will, and Will, like, he is just, I don't know. He does boy love with dudes all the time. You don't have to kiss your homie's neck though, okay? Yeah, Will is very, very comfortable with himself and his sexuality. He's the gayest straight man. Boys need love too. That's true. Anyway, all right. Well, I think I got to it all. Oh, John Summit. Yes, I do want to talk about John Summit. That was actually the last one that we saw of the night. Let me run to bathroom. I was like, what is this? I forgot I was playing Chase and Status. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. Yeah, said my happiness is all of your misery. I put good dick all in my kidneys. This small gel don't come with no jealousy. My illness don't come with no remedy. I am so much fun without Hennessy. They just want my love and my energy. You can't talk no shit without penalties. Bitch, I'm in your shit if you send for me. I'm going to glow up one more time, trust me. I have magical foresight. You gon' see me sleeping in courtside. You gon' see me eating 10 more times, ugh. You can't take that bitch nowhere, ugh. I look better with no hair, ugh. Ain't no sign I can't smoke here, ugh. Yeah. Give me the chance and I'll go there. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red.
So I ran over from Doja Cat to John Summit, and this is how it went down, okay? So before John Summit started, because Doja started first, I communicated with Will. I was like, hey, because he knew the plan. I left him at DJ Snake. I was like, all right, I'm going to Doja Cat. I'm going to leave before Doja Cat ends so I can make it over to John Summit. I was like, so just let me know where you're going to be, because it's going to be a mess. It's going to be an absolute mess because it's John Summit and it's also the last act of the night. So Will was like, oh yeah, I'm with Noah J. We're going to go to the artist area for John Summit. I was like, okay, great. Because the artist area is smaller. It's easier to navigate. And I was like, sounds good. So I texted him when I was heading over to Doja Cat. I go to the artist area. And I was like, yeah, where are you guys in this area? Because it was still crowded. And he goes, Noah's going to meet you. He had to go to the bathroom. So he's going to meet. So he put us in a group chat. And at this point, like, it's 11:30. I'm like, there's probably only 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes left of John Summit, maybe. So I was like, oh, okay, I know where those bathrooms are. I'll go meet Noah there. So take my ass all the way to the bathrooms, and I'm waiting for Noah, and he's like, okay, I'm done. I'm outside. I'm waiting for you. I was like, okay, I'm outside. I'm waiting for you. I don't see you anywhere. He sends me a picture, and I'm like, that is not where I am at all. I send him a picture. He's like, yep, that's not the right area. Turns out that they were in GA. They were in GA because they were with the whole group. And I went, oh my God. There's no freaking way I don't even know how to get out of this area to get to GA. Like, I was in the weirdest area. So somehow though, I make my way out. I'm trying to text with Noah. I'm like, hey, I don't want you to miss this set. Because at this point now it's 11:40. 11:40, like almost 11:45. I was like, I don't want you to miss the set. Just forget about me. I will hang out here. Basilium, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. At least you had signal to communicate. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Because I don't have signal a lot, and somehow I had signal. Noah J is... I don't know how he does it, but he's one of those guys who just knows how to navigate at a festival and doesn't get overwhelmed. I totally would have understood if he had been like, no, this is chalked. I don't want to miss the end of the set, so I'm just going to go back to the group. Nope. Somehow he found me and he turns to me. He's like, all right, this is going to be a nightmare. So just hold on tight. I'm going to get us there. No, Jay was also fucked up too. But he's like a tree. It's just this like tall, skinny tree. And so he got us to the group, which was smack dab in the middle of this massive GA crowd. And we were those people. I did feel bad. We were those people who were, you know, moving forward. It's not because we were trying to get closer to the stage, we're just trying to find the group. And I, like, people were definitely annoyed because I saw one person check their watch as we moved past them to be like, are you fucking serious? There's 10 minutes of this set left. You guys are trying to move up 10 minutes of the set? I'm like, sorry. We just, we've all been those people. We've all been those people moving through a crowd at Coachella. I try to be as polite as possible. And anyway, we found the group. It was perfect. I got to enjoy the last couple of songs. And, I don't know. It doesn't always happen that way. There are many moments when you're at a festival and you're like, yeah, this is way too chalk. Because you don't want to spend most of the set trying to find your group of friends. If you have split up and the crowd is too big, I don't know. I'm not great at finding people and I get really frustrated. So sometimes I'd rather just like, you know what? I'm going to park my ass here. I'm going to enjoy it by myself. That's it. That's all. Baby matcha latte. Oh, we're back at 2,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you, Baby matcha latte, for the 10. We all have that friend in the group, and that's me since I'm the tallest. Yeah, Noah is the tallest, and he's just also really good at navigating, so he's the guy. He's the guy who gets us there. He's the guy who gets us out. I always appreciate that person in the group because it is not fun to do. Something about being drunk and having to move through a crowd makes me focus up more. Oh, yeah, I really don't like it. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I would rather be on the outskirts than in the crowd because now I get really, really annoyed at people who don't have good etiquette. Like if somebody is just bumping into you over and over again because they cannot control, they don't realize that it's very limited space. Like, yeah, sure, dance, bop your head around, vibe. But you know, there's always like some 18-year-old dude, some 18-year-old frat bro in the middle of a crowd who just has no etiquette whatsoever. He's got his like, you know, shirt off, super sweaty, backpack, just boom, boom, boom. You're like, please, please, awareness, please. Young lad. Because the thing is, it will ruin your vibe. It will take you out of the moment. And the other thing that's annoying is when the set is halfway through, or when it's like the big song, you know, the song that everyone's been waiting for, and a huge group of people is trying to bypass you. It's one thing when it's one or two people. It's another when it's like a chain link of 10 kids who are just moving their way up. Lord to Basil, thank you for the 11 months. Festival etiquette is a dying breed these days. Yes, it is. One thing that I appreciated about EDC is I felt like of the festivals I've been to, EDC had the best festival etiquette. Because it's the whole plur thing, you know? Peace, love, unity, respect. Now, some people need to work on plur, but that was something I noticed at EDC versus Coachella versus Lollapalooza. It's just that there were more people who understood festival etiquette. Because rave etiquette is a whole thing. You let one through, you spend the next 5 minutes trying not to get trampled. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's so many things to say about festival etiquette, and the older you get, you feel like a curmudgeon when you look at like a group of 20-year-old boys who just are such dumbasses. They're so fucked up. They have no spatial awareness. And one of my friends, apparently at John Summit, this was before I got there, but he was just like standing there vibing, and some 20-year-old kid next to him kept bumping into him and kept just no etiquette. And so finally my friend, who's a really nice guy, he turned to me, he was like, hey man, I just, you know, can you watch out? You keep smashing into me. And this guy was like, it's busy, it's crowded in here, what do you want me to do? The guy was like, I'm just asking you nicely, please be aware that you are smashing into me. Like, you don't need to be doing that. I know it's crowded, but there's a way to navigate a crowd that's not that. Anyway, this guy was such an asshole. And then his girlfriend must have said something to him, because a couple minutes later he leans over to my friend and goes, hey man, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, I'm gonna be respectful of your space. In fact, come here, puts his arm around him. My friend's like, okay, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. But also, please don't touch me. Like, we're not homies. We're not buddies. I don't want your sweaty armpit on me now that you think we're friends, but I appreciate all the same. And this guy had like a third of a cigarette left. And tells my friend, he's like, I want you to have this. And my friend was like, I'm good, dude. Thanks. I just didn't want you to bump into me, but we're all good now. I don't need your cigarette. I so appreciate the gesture though. And also, you don't have to put your arm around me. Like, we're good. We're vibing out. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy the rest of the set. Oh, I've experienced that before though, where I don't know. I mean, it's like someone who's young and just immature and doesn't have the experience and awareness, and is acting like an asshole, but then is like, you know what? I'm so sorry about that. Here, do you want some of my vodka? It's like, do you want to drink out of my flask? It's warm vodka. You're like, I'm so good. Thank you, though. That's a very kind gesture. I'm getting secondhand cringe from that story. Oh, man. Just the sweaty armpit around him. If you love me, let me go. I've caused problems for telling a dude off for putting his arm around me for no... Yeah, like I said, as I've gotten older, I just very much so... I'm more particular about how people in the spaces around me when I'm at a festival, and I think maybe that's why I've kind of enjoyed them less. EDC was great. I had an amazing time at EDC, but Coachella this year, and I feel like if I were to go to Lollapalooza, it would be similarly, where I get why people don't love festivals. Thank you for that level 5 hype train, by the way. I understand why music festivals are not for everyone, and it is something where when you're younger, it is a different experience than when you get older and you're like, I just can't really deal with this shit anymore. I can't really put up with this stuff. Kind of is shitty. Yeah, I get why concerts are the preferential venue for some people who are like, fuck no, I'm not doing a music festival. This is 1,000,000 times better than horror stories I heard about Woodstock. I mean, this is just, yeah, I don't think the story I just told was like a horror story per se. It is just something where, I don't know, being at festivals now in my 30s and seeing 18, 19, 20-year-old kids being like, yeah, that was me once upon a time. But going like, I don't want to be around I don't want to be around that crew because most of the times the experience is not that great. I'm not saying every 20-year-old at a music festival is a shithead, but if I'm at a festival, I prefer to be around people who are older because I assume they're just going to have better etiquette. They're going to like want to honor my space just like they're honoring their space because they feel the same way. The older I get, the less I like being crowded wall to wall with sweaty people yelling in my ear. Yeah. Yeah. There are moments that being in a music festival are super magical. The end of John Summit, it was really magical. But there's also a lot of moments that suck. And I think the thing with music festivals is that the highs are super high, the lows are super low. And there's really not a consistent high, LOL. You know what I mean, though? Throughout a music festival, you are going to have low moments. No matter what. I don't know. Maybe there's people out there who experience music festivals and from start to finish, it's fucking great. It's fucking vibes. Even when I had a better time at Coachella than this year, it still is never consistently good. What's up, Hannah? Smaller, and I mean like big music festivals, big mainstream music festivals. I kind of want to try going to a smaller fest and just trying out those vibes. I've never done Bonnaroo. Don't Molly just carry the vibes? No. Actually, most of the time, most of the time it's almost like if I have imbibed a substance and my space is being invaded, you got sweaty 20-year-olds running into you. It's just, it feels too crowded. You feel claustrophobic. It will be worse if you are high. You got to be in the right headspace and environment, or else you're just like, get me the fuck out of here. So just a word to the wise: if you're not super experienced taking substances, know that you shouldn't just take them and expect that it's going to be great because you're taking drugs. There are so many conditions, at least in my opinion, that need to be right for it to be a great experience. If the environment is not good, it's going to be terrible. Vibes can get ruined really fast. Yeah. I remember a couple years ago, I was waiting to see Flume. I was really, really excited. I had like prepared everything. I timed everything out. I'm like, I'm gonna have a really good time at Flume. And there was a guy next to me, and it was another young dude who just kept smashing into me. And I finally turned to my friend who I was with. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here right now. I am having the opposite of a great time. This is the worst fucking time ever. And my friend was like, why don't I stand in front of you? I'm like, no, because I'm now in that heads. I'm angry. Like, I'm so frustrated. And I just have to get far away from this dude. The worst is when you find a good spot, when you're by people who you're like, okay, this is good vibes. These people seem chill. Like, I'll be able to hang out by them and there's not gonna be problems. And then you have some fucker who comes in. You're like, no! I cultivated the perfect environment for this experience. And then it'll be like some dumbasses who are cutting through the crowd and they're like, oh yeah, this spot is good. And then they post up there and you're like, get out. No. I'm like Grimes. Ah! Ah! Anyway. All right. I think that's all I got on Coachella. It's time to do backyard baseball. Off topic, but your makeup is amazing. Thank you. This was a Dune-inspired look that I did on stream earlier. It looked like shit for about 90% of me applying it, and then it kind of came together. Once I put the winged eyeliner on, and I was like, all right, winged eyeliner and mascara. The elf stream was fun. It was indeed. Okay, guys, where do I go? Where do I go to find backyard baseball? Is this something where I just type in to Google backyard baseball? How do I find it? Where is it available? Cool math games? Awkward, I don't know. Chris don't know. You may want to ask Will. Do I put all of them into scum? Make a folder for the game. Make a folder for the game. All right, hold on. How do I go back to that folder? Okay, I'm gonna make a new folder. Back. Put them in a new folder. Okay. All right, backyard baseball. So I'm gonna take all those. Oh shit. Oh fuck, what's happening? Okay. Now I see backyard baseball. Okay, and then I move this folder into, nope. How do I drag the folder into, oh, fuck, what's happening? Hold on. Backyard, is it supposed to look like this? Is this correct? I don't know. Is that it? Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Whew. All right, we did it. Thank you, Haas. Thank you. Looks like it's working. Oh. Oh. Baby Matcha, thank you for another 10. Ba-da-da-da. Thank you so much, Baby Matcha. Okay, now we play. Will told me that I must play hard difficulty and no something else. I can't remember. Should we go on single game? Let's see. Hard mode, no pitch indicator. Are you going for worst team thing too? Yeah, okay, so in case you're wondering, like, why am I playing this? Well, after Will took the kids to the World Series, I was playing Elden Ring, and somebody in someone in chat was talking shit, and I read the comment, and then Will thought it was me, and then he challenged me. Oh no, it's because I said it was me. And then he challenged me to go to the World Series with the worst team. This is, yeah, let me just play this. This will be easier. Okay, wait, hold on. This is loud. Stop it. Stop. Go back. Stop the volume.
One heart.
Stop the volume. Stop it. I don't know how to do it. MDAO, thank you for the 4 months. Settings are in game. Windows and sound mixer. Windows? I don't fucking know. All right. We'll just have to fix the settings when we get in the game. Okay. Should I practice a single game, or should I, if you right click on the speaker in the bottom of your Excellent. Okay.
You 1,000 subs.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I'd like to see you try and beat backyard baseball with the team I just beat it with. And if you can, I'll give you 1,000 subs.
Okay. The gauntlet has been thrown. How do I take
Let's see what kind of coach you are.
the best
Well,
coach?
you know that I did coach a little league soccer team to 7th place.
This is
one
true.
year when I was in high school.
You can start your journey tomorrow because it takes hours and hours and hours.
It does? Sheesh. Okay. All right, that was when the deal was struck. All right, so there's the dealio on that. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, thank you for the gift of 1,000 subs. Okay, so do I just like go for it or what do we think? Yeah, the season is long. I don't know. Do I just season play? All right, let's go. Coach. New coach. Name of coach. We gotta get this team in shape, baby. Okay, difficulty level hard. Pitch, no pitch locator. No pitch locator, and then how many innings are we doing? 6 or 9? 9 innings. What did Will do? Because 9 seems real fucking long. 6? Okay. Will knows the hidden stats and tactics and still only just scrape through. Yeah, no, this is gonna be real interesting. Errors on. Let the kids play like kids. All right. Choose a home field. Sandy Flats, Steel Stadium, Parks Department number 2, Tin Can Alley, Ekman Acres, Cement Gardens, Dirt Yards, Playground Commons. That one looks nice. Are you doing the Only Bad Kids challenge? Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm doing. Wait, is one of these better? Wow, you guys really know these, I don't know, this one looks so green and nice. Doesn't that look nice? You need to at least make your custom character fairly good. TBH Will should give you that. Okay. William says choose city flat. There is no city flats. You mean dirt yard? Sandy flats? All right, we'll do sandy. Wait, I hear him yelling. Oh, you're also in chat. Wait, why are you saying no? Why are we? Saw your makeup on Will's, had to say slay queen. Thank you. Thank you, queen. Wait, they're trolling me. Oh, okay. This is the worst. This is the worst park. Okay, this one looks pretty nice. Parks Department or Ekman or Playground Commons. I was gonna play this one first. Let's do this. Yeah, you guys, why would you already sabotage me when I know nothing about this? I'm hard difficulty. I'm gonna play with the worst fucking kids. You're trying to make this worse for me. Kids run almost twice as slow in the sand. Are we not allowed to change the field once it's set? All right. Okay. Let's move on. It's your home field. Oh, okay. Okay. It's your home field. Great. Now, create a team. So I create a team. Okay. These are the different teams. Now what? Do I just pick one of these guys? Melonheads, hornets, wombats, bombers, monsters, or fish? Pick your name, color, and logo. Okay, I like pink. I like the pink. It's cute. Let's do Junior Fishes. Fish was Will's team. Okay. What about I'm kind of liking the melon head. The junior melon heads? I dig it. I dig it. Okay, we're doing the junior melon heads. The little melon heads, the mighty melon heads. Oh, dude. The crazy melon heads. The crazy melon heads. That's the one, everyone. The crazy melon heads. I kind of like mighty melon heads too. Crazy melon heads or mighty melon heads? Okay, mighty melon heads. Mighty melon heads. Done. Done. Now pick the kids. How do I know which ones suck? Player finder? Ask Will for... They are nerds. Babe, they all look like nerds. Which nerds am I supposed to pick? I need your roster. Do I like the scrawny ones? Like this one? Everyone without a baseball hat is probably garbage. Okay, do you have... Lisa works. You tell me. Okay, so Lisa...
I'd be honored to be on your team.
Yeah, sure, Lisa. You suck. Great, you're on the team.
Okay, I'll play.
Okay. When you hover, you see the stats. All right. Who's this guy with his little belly? Pablo? Should I pick Pablo? Pablo is... Wait, no, Pablo's actually good. Oh, sorry, Pablo.
La próxima vez me escoges, ¿sí?
Pablo is good. I thought with his belly out like that, he was gonna just be like scratching his belly in the field. Thought he was just gonna be scratching his belly. Okay. 1 is custom. 2, Angela. Where the fuck is Angela? Angela D.
Hey kid, pick me. I'll win it for
Get
you
the
for
gold
sure.
star lesbian in the front row. You're telling me the gold star lesbian is not good?
Yeah, I knew you was gonna pick me. I can tell you're a real smarty. A regular Einstein for sure.
Okay. Marky is the one who sits there doing nothing. Alright, alright. What do you mean by custom? Like I can pick whoever I want? Frog Boy? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, God, with the teeth? With the teeth? I have to pick Teeth Boy.
I'm hankering to play me a little ball.
I just want to play a little baseball. I ain't know how to play baseball, but I want to play.
Darn, I'm gonna play.
Okay. So I've got Angela. I've got, yeah. Okay. Next up, Kimmy Ekman. Did I already pick Kimmy? Let's see. Kimmy Ekman. Where are ya?
If you wanna win, pick me.
Oh, you suck. We're definitely not gonna win.
Good choice, kid.
You need Annie Fraser. Okay. I thought I picked Annie already. No? Annie Fraser. Who's the first girl I picked? All right, Annie,
Hi.
where are ya?
I'm Annie Fraser.
She has one baseball for pitching skills. One baseball for pitching skills. Okay. Fraser's solid hitter with some pop in her bat. All right, whatever. You're on the team. You're on the team. She's gonna be a good pick for you. I don't understand. I thought you wanted me to pick bad people. I'm so confuzzled. Wait, Will, aren't I supposed to pick the worst players? Okay, who's next? Angela.
Listen, I want you to have a bad team, but I want you to have a chance. So right now, Kimmy Ekman, because you're playing at her house as your home park, Ekman Acres, she's actually going to get a pretty good stat boost. Now, Marquis Dubois is terrible, but he can also get a stat boost if he plays with his crush, Billie Jean Blackwood. But Billie Jean doesn't want to be around Marquis, so her stats will suffer. So if you want to boost Marquis Dubois, you pick Billie Jean Blackwood right here.
How do you know these things?
I'm the greatest backyard baseball player to ever pick up the game.
Okay, so do you want to pick the rest of them?
I think Billie Jean Blackwood would be good because you want to
Sugar?
max Marquis Dubois. He might be a hero for you.
Bye.
I don't know about that.
I won't let y'all down.
Okay, the other player that is not very good, but you have
think
pink in
if
your
you don't
outfit,
pick
so she
me.
gets a huge stat bonus.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna win for sure.
All right.
All these kids keep saying we're gonna win, by the way.
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
if you want to win, pick me. They're
Now,
liars.
You got 2 spots left, and I want to get you some people to really round out your squad.
Is that a ghost?
No, that's your custom player.
Oh. I was like,
Um,
who's this ghost boy?
Now, Pay Money Wubby kind of saved my season. He definitely saved my season.
Pay Money Wubby!
I had one of the twins. Now, they play better if they play with each other.
Yeah.
But if you pick one of them, they're terrible.
It's up to you.
Kenny Kawaguchi, very underrated pitcher, but you have Angela Del Vecchio. She's one of the best pitchers in the game. Angela might carry your entire season. But I want to give you at least a chance to win.
Yeah, there's so much more that goes into this. I thought you just picked.
I want to give you a chance to win. So I'm going to pick you maybe some guys that are more fun.
It just, I want it to be the quality of your team, but I've never played this. But for it to be, I win World Series with the worst
Here's
team.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick you someone terrible in Jorge
Don't ask me
Garcia.
to dive or slide,
He's
because I
absolute
hate
dog
getting
shit,
dirty.
okay?
But like,
Certainly.
can
I'd
I,
love to play.
how does he get better?
He does not. Now, do you want... I'm going to do something. I'm going to give you someone that's going to be your carry. I'm going to pick you Will Neff.
Pick me for your team.
Pete Wheeler. Now, don't be fooled by his IQ. He's going to carry you to the promised land.
So, whose
That is
team
true.
am I on?
All right. You got your squad.
Okay, you think it's a bad team, but
They're not.
there's a chance.
They're not good, but they will have a chance. See, watch. You'll see your stat boosts. Watch this. So watch your stat boosts. Now, he should have a stat boost. Okay, you see how boosted his stats are? Because he's playing with Billie Jean Blackwood. So his stats are going to be freakish.
Where do you see the stats? Down there. Oh, let me move my camera.
Now look at Billie Jean Blackwood. She is not happy to be on a team.
Batting, running, pitching.
So Marky is going to be a monster for you. Kimmy Ekman's going to get a stat boost when she's at home. Angela Del Vecchio, your pitcher. Yeah, you got a chance, kid. Go get him.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right, I guess we play ball? I don't know. Can't give up on the kids. Yeah. There are pitching controls in the top right. Okay, where's the best place for me to put my camera? Should I put it like halfway? Should I do something like that? I don't want to block any of the stats that you guys need to see. What about in the left corner? Is there bottom left? Let me take some of this. Left. Okay, let me try that. All we got. Thank you for the 12 months. Left corner is what Will does. Okay. So now we match up.
That time again.
Well, let me
For some non-stop baseball fun.
like
Sunny
try
day
it.
here with Vinny the Gooch.
I don't
Say
know.
Hello, Vinny.
Hello, Vinny.
He's got a corn
Today
dog.
we'll see a close matchup.
Wait, we're
between
against the
mighty
Astros?
Marlins and the Houston Astros. We're gonna try something new out here in the stands.
The Mighty
today.
Melonheads
Every
versus the
time
Astros.
They call a timeout. I want everybody to get up, do the wave, and then sit down in the seat next to yours. By the end of the game, maybe we'll make it all the way around to where we started. Are you all with me on this?
All right, let's get on with the fun.
How do I play?
Okay, let's play ball.
Oh,
Pitching today is Betty Houston.
She's
God.
known for her ability to strike out red-haired batters, especially on the second Sunday of month.
This is
beginning
my-
with the letter J.
Is that me? No.
First in line, Lisa Crumpler.
No, this is my team. How the fuck do I swing?
Give me something I can hit. Here's the windup. Throws it. A swing. Popped it up.
Oh, shit. What?
And that's an out.
Oh. Okay, I hit it though.
Wheelie's a really strong kid.
Okay.
One out.
Okay. Oh, he's a
I'm gonna
lefty.
hit a touchdown.
Let's go power. I don't know why. Do I want to do power?
The pitch. The swing.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Swung early.
Okay, let's try it. So does it matter where in the box I
Here's the windup. Pitch on the way.
That's outside.
On the
Wait,
other
what?
side.
That was
Looked like a good
outside.
pitch to me.
And the count is 0-2.
That was so fucking outside. Oh, Jesus, Will Neff. Come on.
Take the stretch.
And
The
boom.
swing.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Goes
Okay.
down on strike.
See you next time
Oh.
around, kid. Darn, my new network.
Oh, this is tough.
Here comes Jorge Garcia.
Jorge's eyesight.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Watch that outfield crease.
I don't even
Step up to the
fucking know.
Here's the motion.
And
the wing.
oh, God. Why did I hit the first one?
The count is 0-1.
Okay, so it you got to aim with your mouse somewhere in the circle. Right.
She
How do I know
keeps
when to hit this?
on the swing.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Is there an indicator needed?
Now,
The ball has to be in the circle? Wait, what?
Ball one.
I'm confused. So
From the windup and the throw.
if it's not in the circle, oh my God! Wait, now I'm confused.
I think they are picking on me because of my glasses.
If you want to get your bat in the center of the great circle, the circle is outside the strike zone. Don't swing.
Like her brother told
Wait, how do
me,
I coach
sugar plums
them?
are pretty solid
Okay,
spitball,
you
especially on
fucking
cultivating
idiots.
with why.
Come on.
Jeff Bagwell leads off.
This kid is a good choice to lead it off.
Swing in the circle. It has to be in the hitbox. Okay, Angela, you're gonna throw a right hook. So like this? Okay. Okay. All right, Angela, that's good. That's good. You know what? Let's throw some heat, baby. Let's throw it a little bit high. Actually, let's throw it a little bit inside. All right, ready? Go, Angela. Oh, shit. How do you get these kids to... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. What the fuck?
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
What the fuck? Angela! Do not throw heat. Okay, yeah, we get it. You got a home run, idiot. Hurry up. Safari, thank you for the 10 months. Okay. Angela, you're gonna do right hook again. That's what we did last time. And let's get it right here, kid. Come on, kid. Yep, there we go. There we go, Angela. We just need to keep doing that, okay? But this time we're gonna do left hook. Oh, God. Oh, Angela. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, all right. Angela, we just need one more. And we're gonna right hook it again. Keep doing what you're doing. And that's 3 strikes. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Wait. Oh, fuck. Fuck, Annie! Annie, you dumbass! Okay.
Lindsay Felgen comes to the plate.
This kid's one tough
Alrighty. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Okay, Annie. Angela and Annie, so far the only ones who are doing anything for this team. Grip it and rip it. We're gonna right hook this bad boy.
From the windup and
Fuck this nerd, Angela. Okay, and it's fine. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus!
better take a picture now, cause this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
You guys, one more run. Mighty Melons, one more run and I start drinking. One more run and I start drinking. Oh my God. Fuck, how do we stop them from getting home runs? How do we stop them? All right, Angela, this girl ain't shit. Girls can't play baseball. Come on. Okay, we're gonna left hook. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Annie!
And that one bounces over for a ground rule double.
Why is this happening? Be better. Oh my God. Try curving it in the other direction. I don't fucking know what we're doing.
One out.
Oh man. Left hook? Okay. So like, I don't get it. Who is this? Lance? How do I see his stats? Ball strikes out. Okay. Other side of the plate. So like here? Swing, bada, 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 swing! Fuck, why do they keep hitting me? God damn it!
Going. Say goodbye, cause this ball is gone.
You're throwing everything over the plate? Isn't that how baseball fucking works? I don't know! Where am I? I thought I had to get it in the square! I thought it had to be in the fucking square.
Oh.
You don't have to put in the square. I thought it had to be in the square. Fuck! Jocinda looks good. Okay. You gotta get some in the...
Into the windup. The pitch.
Okay, let's try this. All right, there we go.
Bouncing ball. She scooped it up.
Wait, a bouncing ball?
The throw to first base. Out.
Oh my god. Oh, wow, that was close, guys. That was close. First strike, yeah, but you want... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. All right, everybody.
Petra Chekhov.
That was only 2 outs. Wow, we suck dick. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna go inside, Angela. Inside. Get this nerd to swing at the ball. Nice.
That's what I like to see.
All right, we're gonna go outside. This nerd ain't moving, but we're gonna get this nerd to move.
Here's the motion and the pitch. That's the ball.
Fuck.
And the count
Okay.
1-1.
You know what? We're gonna hit Petra. Okay. Let's try. Let's throw some heat, and we're gonna throw it down low. We're gonna throw it down here. Let's go. Okay, this motherfucker isn't swinging at shit.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Oh, you dork! Come on, Annie. Come on, Annie.
And she blows it.
What? What is wrong with you?
Safe.
What the fuck just happened?
Let's go pink. Chucked it over.
What the fuck is going on?
Over to second. Let's go pink. Fabienne Callahan.
Annie?
Runner on first. 2 out.
Annie, I'm gonna give you a swirly if that happens again. Left hook. Okay, here we go.
The windup. The delivery.
Fabian, come on, swing, Fabian. God, fuck this. Annie, you are not okay. Annie is so not okay.
From the windup and the offering.
Come on, swing. Fuck this!
And the count is 2-0.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Fuck. Oh, you nerd. Okay, all right, there we go. Foul ball. Foul ball. Let's go outside. Let's go low. Let's go right in this corner. Get her to swing. Yep, she's gonna swing. Yep, loser. Come on.
Pitch would really shake things up.
All right, Angela, we just need one more, and then this hell of an inning is over.
And the count is 2-2.
Watch out for this one, kid. because
What is happening? Wait, this is frozen. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, we're gonna go right in here.
Windup and the offering. The swing.
Oh, come on, Annie. Okay, Jorge? Jorge! What is happening? What is going on? Why?
She's safe.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with you guys? What is going on?
Betty Houston.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
From the windup and the delivery.
Come on, swing, you
The ball.
dick. God damn it, these kids. These kids couldn't catch a ball if their lives depended on it. Okay, left hook.
Into the
Let's go
motion and
inside.
throw.
Please swing at this shit.
Whoop. Slide. Runners on first and second. 2 out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we need a pop-up here. Or this is...
Ready. Pitch on the way.
Okay, strike. Let's go. Okay, 2 strikes. We need 1 more strike, Angela. I swear to God. If you get a strike here, you get ice cream and no one else does. I will bring everyone to the ice cream store, but you will be the only person who gets ice cream.
A swing. Foul.
Okay. All right, that's what we're looking for though. That's what we're looking for. Let's go inside again. Let's go inside. Let's make her swing. Come on.
Stretch. The
Betty, you boop. You fucker. Okay, we're gonna go inside again, but this time we're gonna go a little bit closer in, and please strike out. Okay, Run! Oh, we're so cooked. Angela, you don't get any ice cream. In fact, I'm taking a shit on your head. Fuck you! Fuck! Throw the ball, idiot! Who has the fucking ball? What is going on? Why is nobody throwing the ball? Where's the ball? Oh, thank God. Oh my God. 5 runs. 5 runs. 5 runs in the first inning. Oh boy. Oh boy, you guys. Oh Jesus. Oh God, we're so cooked. Sako, thanks for the 6 months. When are you supposed to swing? You're supposed to swing? No, don't swing at that. Don't swing at that. Hit the ball in the zone when it gets there. God damn it! Oh, we're so fucked. God!
No way that's gonna happen again. Because her parents taught her peaceful.
Oh my God, these kids are all gonna be orphans because I'm gonna kill their parents. Fuck this. Oh my God, please somebody hit. No, don't hit that. Hit hit the ball. Okay, we're gonna bunt. We're gonna try to bunt because go, Annie, go. Why are these kids so slow? Do they have broken legs? Are their legs oh great. Marky Dubois. Okay, let's see. Maybe he can hit it with his teeth. Strike?
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
Some of these kids don't even have shoes. Jesus. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my God. Oh God.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can
Oh, we are so, yeah. Go back to your swamp. They are throwing squiggle balls. Squiggle balls. Oh, this kid looks like he's gonna hit this ball to Mars. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Strike one. Starting off well, Angela. Starting off well.
In my book, a solid left.
Let's do a right hook. Okay, why is this breaking? Let's just put it same spot. See if we can get him to swing again. Okay, get the ball. Get the ball, Angela. Get the ball. Oh, you suck. Okay, wait, we got it. Actually, you're great. Good job. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay. Nice. Maya Woodruff. Okay, come on, get the ball. Let's go. Let's go. And then we're going to throw. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right, nice play. Nice play, you guys. So far, better than the first inning, okay? We're 2 outs down. 2 outs, 1 to go. 2 outs, 1 to go. Look alive, everyone. Look alive. Or else you will be dead. Okay, let's just go inside again. Right here. That's how we do it. Strike. Okay. All right, Angela, keep her going. Keep her going. Let's throw a left hook. and let's do let's go inside again. That was a strike. Okay, that's what I like to see. The death threats are working. The death threats are working. Last one, we're just gonna hook it again, and we're gonna go same spot. Let's go. Let's go. That's a strike. Don't swing, you dumbass. Oh, that's a ball. It's okay. It's all right. We're good. We're still up. We're still up. Okay. Let's go this corner. Angela, come on. Don't hit this ball. Strike. Yep. That's how we do it. Lindsay, get fucked.
Follow the host.
Okay.
Your table is waiting.
Alrighty, everyone. Quick inning. Quick inning. Regroup. We need some runs. We need some runs on the board.
The melon heads are down.
We need some runs. Okay. Kimmy, you need to step up. I need you to come through. I need you to come through, and I need you to hit this ball. All right? Nope, that's a terrible pitch. Good eye. We want a pitcher, not a belly itcher. All right, Kimmy, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. Yep, there we go. That's, you at least hit it. Now run! Run!
I'm running.
Run, Kenny! Fuck. All right. That's okay. That's okay.
Astounding accuracy.
We got a hit at least. Billie Jean Blackwood. Oh, great. All right, Billie Jean. Your posture's very concerning. Your spine looks broken, but let's see if you can hit the ball. Oh. Oh, there we go. That counts. That counts. Run.
Maria.
Okay, we are making contact with the ball, which is good. We are making contact. Now we just need to get the ball further than 2 inches from the plate. Everyone, don't hit that. Don't hit that. Why is she holding the bat like that? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's just do a grounder here, kiddo. Let's keep it simple. Nope, don't hit that one. That's bad. Wait, her feet are facing each other. Oh, God. Don't hit that. That's going to be a strike. Oh, no, that's a ball. Okay. 3 balls? Come on. Maybe you can get walked and we'll actually get somebody on the board. No, that's going to be good. Oh, you fruit. Fruit. I got to stop swearing at these kids. Nope, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Too low.
Halfway through the inning now. The melon heads are down.
I'm about to bring out my Glock. Oh, my God. Oh, it is so fuck these kids. Oh my God. Okay, let's try a slow ball. And let's put it right here. Come on, Angela. You're the only person who's done a single thing on this team. Yep, there we go.
Fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Now we're gonna zigzag that. We are gonna zigzag it. And let's put her right here. Yep, she can't. Wow, that looked good. It did look good, Angela, I will say. That was my fault, okay? All right, let's put the slow ball right here. Joan May, you're an orphan. All right, here we go. 2 strikes. 2 strikes, Angela. We just gotta keep doing it, kiddo. Yes! Good job, Angela. Keep it up. All right. What the hell's a big freeze? Lance Lambert, you're about to get the big freeze. Let's see you try to hit this. Egghead. Wait, what? All right. It's fine. Let's throw a slow ball right here, Angela. Oh, Oh shit, one of you. I swear to God, if you don't catch this. Oh my God, you know little orphan Annie? That's gonna be you. Kimmy, come on, throw it to her. Jesus! Jesus! Oh, this kid's about to go home because you guys are fucking stupid. Come on. Oh my God, that was a home run. That was a home run. You're throwing Angela's arm off? Well, you know what? I got nothing else on this team. How do I move these kids around? I need to move them. How do I do that? What's this? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, move back. Well, yeah, we're just gonna have to move back. Time out? Time out. Okay, time out. Annie sucks. Fuck. Who's fast? Running? Marky? Annie's still... Oh my God. Oh shit! Admitted flunky! Holy shit. Thank you for the 20. Thank you so much. Click on Annie and give her the juice. Oh shit. Wait. Hold on. How do... Angela's energy is low. Okay, I'm gonna have to move Angela. Fuck. Petra? How do I sub them out? Piece of shit position. But how do I move them, you guys? I literally don't know how to move them. My roster? Okay. Who's this guy again? Pete? Pete, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. Who's really fast? Fuck, nobody is faster than... okay. Alright. No, you need to go out. No. Actually, you know what? We're gonna switch you. Because nothing's been happening out here. Pete cannot pitch. Oh, Pete is a terrible pitcher. Who can pitch? Angela's a great pitcher. Wow, everyone else sucks. Oh, wait. Oh my God, Marky. Marky. Marky, my love. You're gonna have to pitch. Okay. Alrighty.
Marky DuBois takes his place on the mound.
Marky and his teeth.
Worst choice to have pitching. Just so long as he stays
I can't
away
get over
from
you sending death threats to these children. It's... Yes. They deserve to be threatened. Alright, Marky. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's show them the swamp. Alright, come on. Get that fucking ball, Lisa. There we go. Alright. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Also, it isn't threats, it's coaching. You're correct. Okay, we are at 2 outs. We are at 2 outs, motherfuckers. Marky has stepped up. The rest of you, get it the fuck together. Nice. Marky, you might not have shoes, but you're throwing some... You're throwing some good-ass pitches right now. All right, let's trick Petra. Let's put her high. No, let's put her low, but let's put it down. Yeah, yeah. Let's see her swing at that heat. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You know what? We're gonna go slow ball again. They cannot seem to get those, huh? Wait a second. Somebody catch it! Somebody catch it! Jesus! Jesus! Come on! That's an out. That's an out. No, you stupid fucks!
Bobby S. Callahan comes to the plate.
The fabulous coach predicts.
All right, we have some serious issues. We have some serious issues in the infield. Fuck this. You kids are playing like crazy monkeys? No, I got some choice words. Put a dent in her skull. We need a pep talk. Okay, here's the pep talk. We're gonna get an out here, or I'm gonna bomb this field. I'm gonna do terrorism. Nice, all right. Come on, Marky. Come on. Come on. All right, let's do a zigzag here. Let's fuck her shit up, Marky. Come on! That's right. That's right, my little inbred pitcher freak.
That's it for the third inning. One left on. The Melonheads.
That's how we do it. Now, we need to start getting some goddamn runs. That's what we need to start doing. Victor, thank you for the tier 1.
Give me something.
91 Toph, thank you for the raid. All right, let's do something here. Come on. Four Eyes, I want you to hit this fucking ball. Not that one though. Not that one.
The count is 1-0.
Ahem. All right.
Target goes up and the throw.
Nope, that's outside. That is not a fucking. Hold on, timeout, timeout. Let me talk to the ump.
The windup.
That was a ball.
The swing.
God damn it!
Oops.
Oops. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. Let's just do this. You got 2 strikes. We can't hit the ball. Let's hit it.
And deliver.
That's outside. Don't hit that.
That's all, folks.
See you next time around, kid.
Oh, great. That's just what I wanted to happen.
That was outside.
Pete Wheeler steps in.
Who's the ump?
Average first grader 'cause he's stayed 4 times already.
What is this? What is they're paying the ump.
Dan?
They're paying. Okay, I gotta focus. Pete, we really need you to get a hit here, buddy. God, kill me!
Swung early.
Kill me!
Here's the motion. That's the plate.
God!
0-2.
Fuck!
Into the motion.
Pete, hit this. Don't hit that. Don't hit that. That's what? No, no, no way. There's no way. There's no way. There is cheating happening here. This ump has been paid off.
Jorge Garcia.
Jorge's eyesight is terrible, which means he usually misses.
Fuck. Okay. All right. All right. Jorge, you just have to swing. You got to swing at everything. You got to swing at it all because this ump is as crooked as these. Yes. Yes, you fuck. Yes.
Get on your
Run.
horse.
Run. Don't. No. No. Yes. Yes, kid. No. No. Wait. Stay. 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 Oh my God. We're on base. Oh my God. Oh my God. We are on base. We are on. Oh my God. We're on base.
Sure.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, Angela.
Into the windup. Throws it.
No, don't hit that shit.
That was ball 1. Runner on
Let's
first,
fucking go.
2 out.
Okay.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the
Nope,
way.
that's trash too.
That was ball 2. And the count is 2-0.
All right, Angela, this is going to be the
The
one.
windup. She delivers.
Nope, that's too low.
Strike.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
From the windup, a 2-1 pitch. Swing.
Fuck that. Oh, I didn't know if that was going to be a ball or not. Okay, Angela, you just got to swing because we're at 2 outs, baby.
She kicked. Pitch on the way. A swing.
Fuck!
She gave it a try, but came up short.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can do. No way that's gonna happen again.
Halfway through the inning now.
Why would I swing at that? Because they keep calling those strikes.
Beginning to look like the opponents are
Because
going to eat
I
some
let 2 of
melonheads
those
for
go.
lunch today.
Because they were balls and they were strikes.
Steps up to bat.
All right, it's okay. It's okay, guys. We got on board. We are progressing. It's our first game. We got Marky on pitch. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yep, there we go, Marky. You just keep doing it, baby. Keep doing it. Yeah, you tell him. You miss his next pitch. You're a little bitch, Betty Houston.
From the wind-up fires.
Swing at it. Yes.
It was in there like swimming.
Slow left hook.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna throw a right hook, buddy-o, and we're gonna put it right in this corner. Swing at it.
Ball one.
Oh, really? That's a ball. Oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that fucking interesting? Because those were strikes before. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. Put it right here. Inside. Go inside on her. Swing, Betty, you dumb piece of shit. You're out.
Bye now. See you next time.
Okay.
Left Bagwell at bat.
This guy thinks he's cool. But but we're gonna hit him with the slow-mo. We ready?
Become center. Here's the pitch.
Can't believe I didn't swing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable slow-mo, folks.
Idiot.
That easily may have been the slowest pitch in the history of the game.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna do a slow ball, and we're gonna confuse you. Oh, shit! Oh, foul ball. And then we're gonna finish with a left hook. We're gonna finish with a left hook, and let's go. Let's go. Same spot. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. The special pitches drain your juice more. Oh boy. Well, you know what?
Maya Woodruff.
It is how it is. We got 2 outs.
Kid wants a piece of that ball.
Hit. Okay. Okay.
Action or something.
Okay. Let's go.
Ready now. Fire.
Your parents don't love you. Somebody catch this. Marky, come on. Come on, baby.
Jump.
Yes. Oh, you're my player of the game. I never thought it would be you. Holy shit, Marky.
One left on.
Okay.
The
All right.
Melons are down.
Well, they can't win them all. And
What do you
I
mean you
can't
can't-
help wishing they would either. The Melonhead.
Okay, so far we have 1 hit,
Weird name.
1
I mean,
error.
Is a Melonhead anything related to a pumpkin head?
You know what? Who's this kid? Because I'm going to fuck him up.
I don't think so. Everyone knows melons are summer fruits, Vinny.
Okay, so they say you're supposed to thump a melon to see if it's ripe?
What are
What
they
is that all
saying?
about?
The
I'll never kid
gooch?
Figure out what exactly you're supposed to hear anyway.
I'm not really sure. I could ask my dad. Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
Penny Fraser stepped in, ready for action. Nobody out.
All right, Annie, I want you to hit for the commentator's box here, baby.
And the throw.
Nope, don't hit that.
Ball one. One and
I was going to say, if they called that a strike, I was actually going to raise this field. Okay, you're going to hit this, though.
The swing. The
Fuck,
right.
why is my the timing off?
Time to hit the ball.
1 and 1.
Squared?
Target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. The swing.
God! This is impossible.
1 and
This is impossible. All right, you're going to have to bunt.
The wind up.
And then you're going to have to run. Don't hit it. Let it hit her.
Ball 2. 2 and 2.
If she strikes out, shave her head.
She is ready. And the throw.
That can't be.
Ball 3.
Okay, okay, all right, okay. Come on. Come on.
Target goes up.
All right, you're going to have to hit this one, though.
Swinging. She gave it a try, but came up short.
Oh my God, that was a perfect pitch. It was a perfect pitch. What do you mean you're shaking your head and smiling? Why are these kids smiling? Why don't they, why aren't...
Bring up Marky and Hoyt.
Okay, Marky, come on. You're my only guy. You're my only guy today.
Over this one, like a squirrel in a nuthouse.
Come on, put it right over.
Throws it. Foul.
Foul, okay. Okay.
From the windup, she delivers.
Come on, Marky. Ah!
The right.
Near got that one.
Oh my god, we can't hit. Okay, our team officially can't hit, but...
The stretch and the
No, don't hit that one. Don't hit that one. That's a ball.
count is 1 and 2.
Okay, Marky, come on. I need you, buddy.
Kick. The 1, 2.
There we go.
Swing. And that's strike 3. He gave it his best shot.
That pitcher is merciless.
Oh my god.
Kimmy steps in.
This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
Oh, Jesus.
This one's going a mile.
Oh my god. Okay, please just hit a fucking ground ball.
The motion, rose it.
No, don't hit that.
Ball 1.
That's a ball. Okay, come on.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate.
Yep, there we go.
The swing.
Yes, go.
A
Move your
bouncy
ass.
ball.
Move your
Watch
ass.
your kneecap
Come on,
on this
please.
And it's an out.
That kid was out by a mile.
Let's go on first. The melon heads are down.
Looks like the melon heads are beginning to rot.
You know what, Gooch?
Lindsey Felgate steps up to bat. No out.
You're not going to make it home today. Okay, well, this is the bottom of 5. Bottom of 5.
The delivery. The swing.
All right. Well, we got a
Now
strike
give us
there.
Another one, baby.
We got a strike there.
0 and 1. He comes center.
Come
There's
on,
the pitch.
Marky,
The
please.
swing.
Yep, okay.
Foul ball.
Okay.
And the count is 0 and 2.
Oh my god. Let's throw a slow ball. Let's put it right here.
Line to fire.
Fuck Lindsay's shit up. There we go. There we go, Marky. That's what I like to see.
See you next time.
Take this.
Yeah, go drink your juice. Go drink your juice.
Joan May steps up.
Let's hold him here and get some runs. Jesus. All right. Let's throw it inside. Come on. Come on. He did just jab on her. Yes. Marky, you are pitching like a god. You are a god.
Is the mark of a
You are
king.
a king, Marky, and everyone else peasants, you're slaves. Come on, Marky. Yep.
Strike. 0 and 2.
You will rule this world.
Into the motion and the delivery. The wing.
Okay, all right, come on. Get the fucking ball. Get the ball. What the
He's got it.
Oh my god. Why is
Lance Lambert steps up to bat.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
Runner on first.
They're not listening to me. No, they've got like sand in their ears.
From the stretch and the offering. Strike 1.
Come on.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Strong left hook.
That's a
Let's do a
terrific
fireball.
pitch,
Let's
but
just
it
see.
sure is hard
Let's
to
just
block.
And the count is 0 and 1.
No, he's shaking his head. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine.
Goes up a pitch. Swinging.
Okay, somebody better catch this.
Foul
Come on,
ball.
Jorge.
Was that good?
Oh no.
Why would I ever expect Jorge to get close to that ball? All right, come on.
He's ready now. And the throw. The swing.
There we go. There it is. There it is. That's 2 outs.
Showing 'em who's
Let's
boss.
go. You got a juice box, so if you want, you can swap Angela back. No, Marky is killing it.
Jacinda Smith comes to bat.
Joseph Miller. Great decisions from base.
Marky is absolutely destroying. He is the only person.
Here's the windup and the throw. Swinging.
Okay, come on. Catch this ball. Catch this ball, Pete. Come on, Pete.
Jump.
Yes. Nice.
Catch.
Nice. Okay, you're not totally worthless. Oh my god.
Next
All right, we need to hit some balls or else it is over.
Y'all better step back a few.
Line drive. Let's go, Billie Jean. Why did you swing at that?
Count is 0 and 1.
Why'd you swing at that? Come
Ready
on.
now and the throw.
No, that's got to be a ball. Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm actually gonna kill someone. That is
She's set. And
okay. You got to swing.
a swing. And
Yep.
that's strike three.
Okay.
Goes down on
Alrighty.
strike. That was rude.
Okay, so officially, my team needs to do some serious work at bat. Oh, here's Maria Luna, whose feet face each other. You know what? Let's give her some power. Let's do it. Come on, baby.
From the windup and the pitch.
There you go.
The swing. Strike one.
Okay, Maria Luna. I'm gonna drown you.
And delivery.
What?
What is she waiting for?
And the count is 0-2.
Oh my god.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. The swing.
Yeah, why is she spinning in circles?
Into the motion. Cuts to the plate. Third.
She didn't even swing.
See you next time around,
She
kid.
did not even swing. I clicked it and she didn't swing. She's now hopping away.
Lisa Crockett. Ready for
Hopping away. Okay,
Give me something I can hit.
please. Come on, Lisa. We just need one hit. We can't go down this way or else
Strike one.
we're drinking the Kool-Aid. We're drinking it.
Takes her stretch. The pitch. The swing.
I know they're gonna call those
Anytime you
strikes.
get
I
that
know it.
second
I
strike
know
in
it.
ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
This is it. This is the last swing of the game.
Throws it. Swinging.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty.
Can't win 'em all.
All right. That's it. We fucking lost. We didn't get a single run. Okay. We've got problems. However,
Melonheads have taken a
here's what I will say.
Six.
We gave up
These
6
kids had a
runs
rough
in the
time of
first
it out
inning.
there today, but they all played their hardest, and that's what counts.
No,
most
not
of
everyone
all.
played their hardest.
Until
Maria
next
Luna
time, Vinny the
sucks.
Gooch, this is Sunny Day. So long.
We didn't
sports
give up
fans.
any runs, I believe, after the second inning. Small Kitty, thank you so much for the 4 months. All right. Okay, we've got some work to do. Have you just tried summoning your mimic and killing them, you know? Would love to do that. This was a good first game. Now I understand. I understand some mechanics here that we're going to have to click here to see results from around the league. Okay. Okay. All right. Once you get a hang of the batting, the melon heads will be unstoppable. Well, that's a big once. Once you get a hang of the batting. We gotta get a hang of the batting. We weren't the worst. That is true. That is true. Coach Kwan, you know, I'm tough, but I'm fair. Yeah, are you blaming Carol? It's clearly the kids. Yes, it is clearly the kids. I'm gonna have to do some beatings. Look, I am tough, but I am fair. I'm only gonna beat them 10 times each. And we're gonna start with I'm gonna beat Maria Luna so that her legs go the right direction. That's the floggings that will occur. If Caroline was your coach, abusive and I'd become great. Okay. Yes. I am J.K. Simmons in Whiplash. Do you want to be great or no? I'm fair. I gotta go do some beatings. All right, guys. We're gonna have to pick this up tomorrow. I've learned some things. And this is harder than I thought it would be. But I do think I'm up for the job. Or else a bunch of kids are gonna die. because I don't like to lose. We do all gotta start somewhere. I guess that's true. God, what it would be like to have good kids. Good stream. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. I know today was weird. I did 3 different streams, including one where I put this makeup on for Elfu. Please go follow and support Elfu. I forgot to mention on the stream that like they do a lot with small creators, with female creators, queer creators. So like they're really great. Payday and Elfu are doing a lot in the space to support creators who typically would not, you know, might not get cool sponsors or like might not get any attention. So they're dope. Really, really appreciated working with them. Hoping to get to work with them again. Steph Sanjati. I butchered that before. Steph Sanjati was really lovely. I know some of you are fans of hers already, but please go check her out as well. She's a makeup artist, gamer, trans streamer, awesome person. And what else can I say? Nothing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back. Tomorrow will be normal. I'll be live around 5:30. I'm gonna send you over to. I'm gonna send you guys to Lord Spew. I always love to throw Spew a raid because I always get some art out of it too. He's the best. Have a good night. Thank you. You guys have a good night. I hope you come back tomorrow if you're able to. I hope my coaching didn't scare you off, because just remember, fuck them kids. That's how you gotta treat kids, right? You gotta talk to them that way. Okay, whew. I am gonna go decompress and then check all the messages that I have and make sure I didn't screw anything up today. It's always fun. It's always fun to check after I do a special stream and see all the things I did wrong. So anyway, good night, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you as always for all the support. Mwah, and fuck them kids.